Welcome to the Indie Corner After Dark. We're not only talking about all things independent comics, but everything comics. I'm Mikey.
I'm Madeline. We didn't talk about which order we're doing this in. I'm Madeline.
Oh, sorry.
Famous.
See, but we did it naturally. It's fine. You did it by
Yeah, it worked
instinct.
out. I shouldn't have said anything.
But yes, Madeline's back. Thank you,
It's
Madeline.
been a long
for coming
time.
back.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I know. I think last time you were here was Wonder Man when we did Wonder Man together.
I think so.
That,
Yeah.
That was a little bit ago. But thank
Yeah.
you for coming back, Seamus. As always, my bro. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yes, people, we're back again with episode of the Indie Corner After Dark, episode number 55 of the podcast. And by the thumbnail, I was just gonna be another newsy version as always. So different topics, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that happened over the weekend. An event, D23 happened. Lanterns also had their premiere as well. We'll talk about that, and also X97 wrapped, I believe, Friday last week. So or no, Wednesday. Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice little conversation, discussions. Yeah. Definitely, people, if you've been rocking with us for a while, we appreciate you as always. But if you're new to us, please, do your due diligence, like and subscribe. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe with notification bell so you know when we drop new stuff. And yeah, so yeah, we'll get right into it. All right, so first things first, just to start things off, we will be doing all the D23 stuff first. But before we do anything, right, I wanted to do something a little, not really special, but I want to talk about something real quick that kind of like, kind of hit. Because people that don't know, I believe it was yesterday morning, there was a loss in Hollywood that kind of like, not gonna lie, struck a lot of us who are like millennials or early Gen Z, older Gen Z. Also, the black community, surprisingly, I was like, whoa, it is a shock. But I just want to give a quick RIP, quick condolences, to Hayden Panettiere, actress, singer, very talented individual. I've known her, I've seen her in stuff since I was a kid. First, mostly was Heroes. First,
yeah, that's what I know her from mostly.
That was what I was introduced to her first, was through Heroes back in the day. That was 2006, which is crazy. But yeah, Remember the Titans, Heroes, Bring It On, All or Nothing, which people that don't know the hidden lore with the chance, one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies is Bring It On, All or Nothing, where her and Solange Knowles nearly ended racism, and it was amazing. I Love You, Beth Cooper. She was in a lot of classics. Yeah. And unfortunately, she was found, I believe, unresponsive, at a residence in California, I think, from an overdose. Yeah, it sucks, man. I was genuinely, I was really sad because she was one of my OG celebrity crushes when I was a kid, man. I
Dude,
love
me too. Seriously, me too.
It was dying, passing away at 36, which is super young, and
it's heartbreaking.
It is very heartbreaking. So I just wanted to literally, we were gonna do the podcast yesterday, but I was so such in a bad mood. I was like, and I just couldn't. I just sat in my room, just watched I Love You, Beth Cooper after years of not watching it, and be like, man, what a loss. I was very sad. But yeah, I just want to just give quick condolences to RIP to her, condolences to her and her family. It sucks too because I know her birthday was coming up. Her birthday was only was going to be in a few days. Also, she lost her brother a few years ago too. So it's it's just very sad. But Hayden, we love you. We miss you. All that. I'm rewatching Heroes this whole week. Real talk. I'm rewatching that show.
You should.
For sure. Yeah. All right. So just get out the way. Comment real quick. Oh, my boy Ray, shout out to Ray. It's all on God, bro. Loved her Until Dawn as well in Heroes. She was great in Until Dawn, man. That's such a loss. And it sucks because I remember when the remake came out, they added a special little scene at the end, a post-credit scene where it was TC was gonna come back to do more stuff in the world of Until Dawn, as her character. And yeah, I guess that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, so we'll move on. Oh, also real quick, she was the voice of Kairi in Kingdom Hearts. Gotta get that right. She was the voice of Kairi in Kingdom Hearts. Found this out recently because I just didn't pay attention to the credits sometimes, but Literally, like it's incredible talent. I'm gonna miss her. But yeah, all right. So to move on to now the D23 stuff. Let's start off. So people that don't know, D23 is Disney's expo conference convention that they do, where they drop all this stuff in terms of all their properties. So all of the television shows, movies, merchandise. I believe some of the attraction stuff as well, some of the like hospitality stuff as well. We're not going to be talking about everything, obviously. We're only talking about most of the comic booky pop culture stuff. But yeah, so I just wanted to start it off with the first topic here. One of the big things that I mentioned Kingdom Hearts with Hayden Panettiere. Kingdom Hearts had a big moment at D23 this year. One of the biggest things for me, I didn't have this on the slide, but Kingdom Hearts is getting an animated series on Disney Plus and Disney Channel, which is like we did it, boys. Right. We made it. We got something happening with an animated series. That'd be cool. So I'm like, we don't really know much to show off the poster. I don't have it here, unfortunately.
I'm so excited for you, Mikey. I'm so excited that we can finally experience the infamous story of Kingdom Hearts on the big screen.
Yes, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great on the TV.
It's gonna be so easy to understand for everyone.
That's
I know, but from the looks of it, I thought it was. It looks like it's gonna be a whole different story. Like it's not gonna be like.
Yeah, but if it's still Nomura, then it's gonna be fucking weird. Like,
right. It's still gonna be Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah,
I would hope
it's
so.
still gonna be Nomura, and you're still gonna be like, yeah, man, I don't know.
But outside of the animated series being announced, one of the big things they showed off was gameplay. It was a big trailer, with some characters coming back, like Riku's coming back and all that, which I was very happy for. Well, they showed off the new world that they're showing off for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna be the world of Coco, and I was so happy because I love Coco. I remember I only watched it once. And Maddie knows when it was at Damon's crib back in college because Diego got super drunk and needed to calm down, so he put on Coco for him, and we watched it entirely in Spanish with subtitles, of course. Great.
Which is the best way to watch it.
Yeah, it's the best way to watch it. I don't think I can ever watch it not in Spanish after that. But beautiful film. Love the world, love the characters, love the story, like the emotional beats of it. I think it was one of my favorite Disney films of like the last 10 years. It's fantastic. And now to see Sora and Sora go into this world and how we're gonna see the Keyblade, the look, the him interacting with all the characters, all the Heartless. When I thought it was a regular like Coco thing at first, but then when I saw the Heartless come out of nowhere, I was like, oh shit!
Yeah,
it's time. Let's go. It looks beautiful. I love it. Like the traversal stuff they're showing off, I thought it was fantastic.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it was great. I know, Maddie, you don't play Kingdom Hearts. I know that for a fact, right?
I am not a Kingdom Hearts fan. I don't like Kingdom Hearts. It's a personal thing. It's not. Okay. I don't have anything against the franchise. People love it. It's just not for me.
That's fine. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. I know, Seamus, I remember you were dipping in Kingdom Hearts recently. Like I think you were replaying them or just playing them for the first time.
I never played it. I never played it as a kid. I really only started it. When was that? Like 3 years ago or whatever. I went through them.
That was like last year, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not bad games at all. But like they really do heavily rely on you having had played them when you were like 8. Like it definitely does. Like, and it's not even in like, I'm not even trying to say it in like a derogatory way. You know what I mean? Like
not at all.
It's just one of those games that it's like, yeah, if I was 8, I would think this rules. But like,
yeah, right, sure. No, I completely
yeah, fine. You know what I mean? And it's like, if I played it when I was 8, I'm sure 23-year-old me would be like, "Fuck."
Oh, this is thick as hell.
Like, that's me. That's me.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying, and I think that's totally valid. But I'm just like, and the fact that 3 didn't have any Final Fantasy stuff, and now this one's not gonna have any Final Fantasy stuff. Like, well, there goes all the adults' reasons to play this game. You know what I mean? If Cloud and Sephiroth aren't in this, I'm sorry. I love Coco, but Coco's not really gonna fucking replace Sephiroth. What the hell?
No, I still get you.
You can't win them all, guys. You can't win them all.
And like, action RPGs aren't my genre.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think the only action RPG you really play is like Zelda. Like that's
exactly, and that's a completely different game.
Completely different game. But
I like action RPGs, and even that one, I was like,
okay.
But I digress because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I played that game since I was 10.
Yeah,
like I love it, and I'm so excited to like have it back and seeing all the new stuff they're adding to in terms of the gameplay. Just the look, they changed the look too. Like Sora looks different than he does in like the previous game. He looks a lot more realistic, which I'm kind of iffy on. But because I like him looking a little more like anime, like kind of like a little cartoony. So like I you know. Yeah. But I think this is a great start. I'm loving it. Like I don't know when this is coming out, but like I will let them cook.
This comes out soon, I think.
Oh, soon? Shit,
so.
I gotta get on that. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where they go next, and that means
it's coming out within a year. They said it's going to be around this time in 2027. So.
Yeah, because they announced it like 5 years ago.
Okay.
I remember like it's been a minute.
Isn't that crazy though? They're dropping the third part of the FF7 remake and Kingdom Hearts 4 in the same year.
Yeah.
What is Square Enix scheming over there?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, right.
And it's wild because when they announced this, they also announced that they're dropping the remakes and stuff like that. But I feel like they also didn't they like drop something on Steam where it's like it's a bundle with 1, 2, and 3, and those have been like selling like crazy. Like they've been selling crazy on Steam like the whole weekend. So they're doing something. That's
how I played them. Was through the HD remasters.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I am very excited. I love Coco. I love Kingdom Hearts. I'm really looking forward to this. I can't wait.
I'm excited, Mikey. I'm so excited for you, Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited as fuck.
Goofy needs this. That's all he has.
Mm-hmm. But all right. So we'll go into the next topic. All right. So we're gonna go into. They dropped 2 trailers in terms of Marvel. Then the first one we're talking about is Vision Quest. Just off rip, I'm gonna say this right now. I haven't watched any of the stuff that they dropped on here, so we're gonna do like a quick little reaction. But when it comes to Vision Quest, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought the show was getting shelved. I had no idea. I still want to know the show's coming out.
Yeah,
like
it's bizarre, and they're calling it. I think this is so funny. They're calling it the the finale to the groundbreaking trilogy. Is that what they called it? A groundbreaking trilogy? Yeah, it's the trailer.
The trilogy that's allegedly supposed to be WandaVision and then Doctor Strange and now this, like.
Yeah, what? I guess, right? Like, and that's groundbreaking. Okay, sure.
There was no implication.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed.
Is this like Seamus? Is this another?
I used to be Jack Kirby back in the day. It's like, okay, Grandpa, the industry's over. Everything's on fire. Let's go to bed.
I feel like it's Seamus, just to rewind the tape. It reminds me of like when we did the Devil May Cry Season 2 remake, 2 review, and it's like, oh, Adi Chalk was like, oh, you see my plan all along? I was supposed to set up this, and this, and it was all this is connected. It's like, stop, like you're doing too much. You made that up on the spot just to be pretentious. Like, stop it. Yeah, that's bullshit.
It looks good though. Despite clowning on it, I think it looks kind of fun.
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll honestly, yeah. We'll react to it. We'll watch it, and then I'll give my 2 cents. But
we're watching the trailer right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I understood what you were saying.
I haven't seen it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Before we do that, Rebecca, shout out to Rebecca. She's saying, he's like, oh, for girls forgot about the Agatha show. Yeah, I guess I was a part of the show.
No, they literally said that Agatha's not a part of that trilogy. They literally were like, no, it's the WandaVision trilogy.
That doesn't make any sense.
All the stuff Wanda was in, even though Wanda's not even really in this one.
And he said, low key, I did too, though, when they said trilogy. I was like, yeah.
So it's not, whatever. So it's not a trilogy then. I don't understand. There's 4 things. I don't understand what this is.
Oh my lord. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we'll just watch the joint. Yeah. Honestly, well, all I do know is that I know James Spader is coming back to play Ultron, and I was like, I'm for that because I love James Spader as Ultron. It's just my 2 cents. So, yeah. So let me turn on the music real quick, and we will watch this trailer. D20.
Before you started working here, I remember when you'd come in all the time with that redhead.
I was a different person back then.
How about now? Anyone waiting for you tonight?
No. Home is just me.
Okay. Looks great. I'll say that.
Who am I?
All the Disney Plus
I
shows
was
look
an
good. Like
Avenger,
visually, they're always
but I'm
impressive.
not a hero anymore. I have his face, but
You
not
do,
his
always.
virtue. All I have is his name. Welcome home.
Oh shit, he's in here.
This house is getting crowded vision. Ultron! Human avatars only.
Sir, I cannot overstate the dangers of keeping him around.
Yes, but he is a... Dad?
Huh.
Papa? Peepaw.
Okay.
I'm a stranger to myself. That family wasn't real. You sure about that?
So he's just trapped in Vision World. Okay.
Yeah,
A machine
like in his own head, I guess.
called Vision.
Okay.
Muzzle tough. It's a boy. How is this possible? Free us all and save your son.
Oh, stop
You
it.
understand my purpose.
With a genocidal maniac inside your head.
Nothing bonds a family together quite like mortal jeopardy.
I think it looks like fun. I really like James Spader's Ultron. It looks like they're
Mhm.
doing. It looks like it pulls some influence from Tom King's Vision
Yeah.
run.
That's what it felt like to me.
It definitely is obviously not a direct adaptation, but it definitely like the shot of the door. Like they're obviously doing some pulling some inspiration from that story, and it's almost it almost kind of reminds me based off the trailer as like Vision's version of what Wanda did in WandaVision,
Yeah.
but
But-
in his own head, and
Which I like. That's a good kind of twist to that, you know?
yeah, and it like could contrast their characters and how they deal with whatever. I think that's really cool. We'll see. I love Vision. He's even as in like a comic book in the. I don't really read Avengers books because growing up the Avengers were fucking lame.
Rebecca says
the
they
Avengers
threw
were
Poor
fucking.
Vision in the Stranger Things house. Yep.
What's that?
Rebecca said that she's saying is like, yeah, they threw Poor Vision in the Stranger Things house, like with that one shot at like in the middle of the trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. Sorry, Maddie, you were saying?
Yeah, no, that was worth interrupting for.
Hmm.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm joking. I don't remember what I was saying.
But yeah, no, I pretty much it's pretty much the same vibe I was getting, which is like, yeah, there's gonna be Tom King's Vision inspired. I guess like he's somehow building a family in his own head. I guess like that's how it's explained. Also gotta explain that like Ultron, how was Ultron in like where the was Ultron in his head the entire time. That's why James Spader's in here. Interesting.
Presumably, yeah.
I don't really I mean, I know for a fact I'm not gonna be mad at the performances. Kind of Paul Bettany's great, James Spader's great. It's interesting. Like it's just doing another version of. I thought it's kind of like low key rehashing what we got in WandaVision, at least like that kind of vibe. Where it's like Vision doing something, putting sure. Vision dealing with his own world, but the twist is in his own head, not affecting the outside world like Wanda did and enslaving people and shit. That I think is an interesting premise, but I don't know. I mean,
okay. I mean, we'll have to see what comes out. It feels to me less like a rehash and more like a reflection.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I guess maybe take this with a grain of salt. This is coming from a One Piece fan, Like I am down with reading the same story over and over again, even though it's not whatever. I'm getting distracted.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't think it looks like a rehash. I think it was more like a reflection.
A A reflection. Okay. Yeah, I can rock with that. Seamus, what do you think of the Vision Quest?
It looks fine. I think any excuse to let James Spader be James Spader is always a net positive. But yeah, I don't know at all if I will even be watching this, but it looks chill. Looks cool. At
Yeah.
least they're trying something different.
At least.
Yeah, I'm very curious on like how the kid thing works. It's like, oh yeah, because like, is he because he has a son? So I'm like, is he trying to build a family? Like, well, really replace the family that, or at least find, like, try to reclaim the family that he lost, even though that wasn't like, you know, his real children or whatever. Like, I thought that was in WandaVision. I don't know. It's interesting.
I wonder if they'll introduce Viv in this.
Viv, maybe.
That feels like a bit much, but they could.
They could. Yeah.
Either
I'm
Viv or
wondering
his
if-
actual son. The other one, what's his name? Speed.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's what's his name? I wonder if this dude is actually like Tommy, like Speed.
Yeah. That'll make sense. Oh, and then like Rebecca was saying, if this trilogy does refer to Agatha all along, that would be Billy's show, and then this is Tommy. So okay, I guess that is the trilogy. I guess that's the trilogy.
I guess. Rebecca was saying as well, like, but for real, I am a little bit excited for the show, even though I also thought this wasn't ever coming out. I literally thought it was being scrapped. Like, I generally thought this wasn't coming out. But granted, I didn't think Wonder Man was going to come out either. That's like probably my favorite MCU show they've done so far. It ended
up being way better than that fucking character deserved.
So maybe we'll be surprised. It could surprise us. But it looks cool. Like, I think
it was good. I love Vision. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think the ground. I think what they're setting up, like the groundwork, is interesting. So like I will definitely check this out for sure. And this is dropping when October 14th on Disney Plus. So it's coming out quite soon.
Yeah.
Ray's got it. Like, yeah, that makes sense. I think that dude is Speed, maybe.
That makes sense.
It's Speed. I Show Speed's in this show.
I Show Speed. Yes.
I Show Speed.
Yes. He's gonna be doing
Holy shit! I Show Speed has been Ultron this whole time.
This whole time.
That's the twist. I Show Speed has been Ultron this entire time.
Are they still building the Young Avengers? Is that still a thing that we're building towards?
I think they are. But like
everyone but the X-Men and Black Panther are getting slaughtered. They're never coming back.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's going to live off in Sony Japan. He's going away. He's going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing at this point with the Young Avengers. I've honestly felt like they've abandoned the idea because we haven't seen that stuff at least continue since I think Agatha was the last time, because that was when Billy was introduced. So
even then, it's just like is introducing Billy the same thing as leaning towards Young Avengers? I guess kind of. I guess inherently it is. Fine.
Because who do we have so far? We have Kamala isn't even a Young Avenger, but Kate Bishop.
No, but she's there. Wasn't there a post-credit scene or something, and she met up with Kate? Am I remembering?
Yeah. That was in the Marvels.
The Marvel.
Yeah. So it was Kate Bishop. They've like abandoned Patriot. I don't even think Patriot's happening anymore, even though his character exists. Wiccan. And that's pretty much it. Like, well, in terms of Young Avengers, but then like Ironheart also exists. Kamala Khan also exists.
Oh, do you think they're gonna be in Patriot? Fucking Isaiah was in.
It was Elijah, but
Yep, Elijah.
Isaiah is a thing. Like, Isaiah exists. Like, we've seen Isaiah twice now, but like they haven't brushed on Elijah at all. We haven't seen Elijah since Falcon Winter Soldier, which was years ago.
No, but what I'm saying is that Isaiah was in that movie, Captain America.
Yeah, Brave New World. Yeah, it was Brave New World.
I wouldn't be surprised if, but Patriot was he even mentioned in that?
No.
They said fuck Patriot.
They said fuck Elijah.
They said fuck Declan Caviston for liking Patriot.
And then, I like Patriot. I don't mind Patriot. But yeah. So I don't know where they're going with that at all. Like, I honestly think they've abandoned it because of the clusterfuck at Marvel. You know. So with our So
right.
Quest, October 14th. I'm gonna give it it's a middle thumbs up. Like, it's a middle one. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna wait for it to surprise me like Wonder Man did. If it will surprise me. So
it sure does look like another Disney Plus Marvel show.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. But yeah, all right. So move on. We'll move on to Doomsday. And they didn't they already had their big thing at San Diego Comic-Con, which we covered in our last podcast. But they dropped a special look, which is again more extra stuff. I mean, if you want to see me react to the trailer, just go to the previous podcast covering San Diego Comic-Con. That was like 2 podcasts ago. But this special look, I only saw like an image from it, and it was like Doom, Doom wielding the Sentinels from the ground. I thought that was kind of sick, but I don't know anything else besides that. So
there's not much more beyond that. I'm gonna be so real with you. That was pretty much it.
But before we get into it,
close the section down.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We can move on.
We move on. But wait, Maddie, real quick, because obviously me and Seamus we've been addressing our thoughts on Doomsday for the past year and a half now. What about yourself? What are your thoughts on Doomsday? Are you looking forward to it? Are you hesitant? Are you cautious? What's the deal?
So I am looking forward to it. I am optimistic about it. I feel like that I'm not nearly as in the Marvel space as in the superhero space as I was back when Infinity War and Endgame came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even read Marvel comics consistently in a few years, so I'm relatively out of it. But from what You're
not missing much, by the way, on the Marvel comics side. You're not missing much.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
But you've been saying that for years. You've been saying that since before I met you.
Yeah. And no, but for real, you're really I'm being serious. You're not missing much. There's only a few Marvel books I'm reading right now.
It took. The good news is it might change in a year or two. We'll see how this switch over goes, but
I hope so. Yeah, I vaguely follow what's going on with Spider-Man because if Spider-Man's not doing well, I don't care.
They're allegedly introducing Miracle Man into Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly that was my exact reaction too. It was surprise and confusion. I was like, "What do you mean, Miracle Man again? What are you talking about?"
All right, sure. Well, I guess we'll see that. We're talking about Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
But from the I feel like I have seen a lot of what feels to me like revisionism going back. Like people seem to think that Marvel that going into Infinity War, going into Endgame, that the MCU was in some way intricately planned and really set up Infinity War and Endgame. And I don't think that's true. I don't really think that they were maybe a little bit more. Thanos had been established. We knew, but also Thanos had to be established because the average person doesn't know who this fucking purple guy is. They know who Dr. Doom is. So I think that there is just as much planning and setup going into Doomsday as there was going into Infinity War.
Okay.
And whether they're gonna pull it off,
that's the big question.
But I don't see based off of the lack of build up and fumbling the Kang story. I don't think that's enough to be like they're good. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know. And stunt casting RDJ, which is clearly stunt casting, but he could be he's a talented actor. I don't know what they're doing with him yet, so I'm not. I'm not gonna be a doomerism on him.
Even though I feel like when me and Seamus and even Rebecca as well, also real quick, Rebecca's saying that you haven't read a Marvel comic since you were doing Spider Bites.
Yeah, fact, exactly.
But with RDJ being cast, we did not like it, but we didn't understand that even though he is cast, he's RDJ, he's gonna do a good job. We know the performance is gonna be good, but it did feel like not just RDJ, but just the Russo brothers coming back to direct just felt like, oh, we're desperate to give everyone back on our good graces after our fumble with phase 4 and 5. So it just feels like a desperate cash grab in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm trying to be optimistic with it. But I know from the last trailer I only got excited from a few moments, not the entire trailer. I wasn't really I'm in. But there were moments where I was like, ooh. Seeing Gambit and Shang-Chi, you know me with Gambit. Seeing Gambit and Shang-Chi fight each other, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. But then other moments in the trailer, like both the trailer as a whole, was like I'm not like
I,
I don't feel the hype yet.
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome, Mikey. It's so like I hope I'm genuine. I'm genuine. That's serious. How do I say this? I didn't think it was that exciting to see Channing Tatum's Gambit, who has never been in a movie before. I mean, he was in Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, whatever. He's never been in a movie before. Fighting Shang-Chi, who's been in one movie. Like, all right, but
I was excited for that. But the whole trailer as a whole, I was like, it didn't really get me happy. When they dropped that concept art by Andy Park, that massive ensemble piece he made with the team that was going on, I was like, Andy Park's a legend. Or I respect his technique and all that stuff. The art looks amazing, but like it didn't get me excited, So
real fast.
Right.
The one thing I'm cynical on, Mikey. Real fast. I'm gonna get brief. I promise. The one thing about this movie I am cynical on. Why are we saying goodbye to the Fox universe again? This is like the third time we said goodbye to the fucking Fox. I'm so over it. Like,
yeah. You're not excited to see the Foxmen again?
I'm sure they'll be great. I'm sure James Marsden looks like he's gonna have some really cool Cyclops stuff, and I'm sure it'll be really fun on the screen. We said goodbye to these characters 3 times already. I'm done. I'm done with the Fox universe.
I know.
That is the stunt that actually kind of annoys me with Doomsday.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
It feels so derivative. It feels so derivative, and it feels like I'm watching the 8th. Like I feel like I've seen this movie like 8 times before, and each time it's getting worse.
That's definitely true.
And like the stuff that I heard about, I don't know. Some stuff I heard that's in this movie that I'm slowly realizing is true. I'm scared about, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that, but
okay.
But real quick, let's watch the special look real quick, because I have not seen this. So we'll take a look and give our thoughts on it.
I hurt myself.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room.
Looks sick though. That's a sick shot.
He used to be different.
Yeah.
This is a sick shot with him on the throne.
I'm sure it's gonna be gorgeous. This is an expensive movie.
He used to be kind. He used to be caring.
There we are. X-Men, Foxman.
And then,
I don't like that Steve is back.
he loved was taken from him.
Steve, I'm not convinced with him.
I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Looks boss though, but yeah, so they're confirming he's from their universe. All right, from a Fantastic Four universe.
Based off of whatever's happening here, yeah.
All of you
Frankly,
have lived, stolen lives, but now you must give them back.
Did you do this? I swear, you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
this part was dope in the trailer.
Yeah, stuff.
Hell answers to me.
Yep.
For
Yeah. I mean, it looks sick.
That looks sick as fuck.
It looks sick as fuck. Even with a bunch of fucking like zombie sentinels, it looks sick as fuck.
Stupid Infinity Vision.
What does that fucking mean? What is Infinity Vision?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what it
Infinity
means.
Vision. Infinity Vision is a bullshit certification they made up because they were mad that Dune 2 or Dune 3 is taking up all the IMAX screens.
That makes sense, actually.
I bought my ticket to Dune 3 today. Did I tell you guys?
Oh, you paid? How much you pay? $50?
No, I have AMC A-list. I just had to reserve it.
Oh, fair enough. A-list.
So I have my ticket for Doomsday and this bot. I'm seeing it same day, like 4 hours apart.
That's awesome. I'm having a good day.
Awesome. But hold on. Ray saying I want to see more than Thor though. We all know he's getting GG'd. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen. this movie looks great. It looks like, I mean, visually it looks good.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I did hear that I'm not gonna lie, this even though this shot looks cool as fuck with Doom having the Sentinels rise from the ground, I did see a video that someone kind of mentioned this as well. It's like look little AI, like look.
And also why is it all gray and doo-doo brown?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think this is gonna be like a big moment in the movie.
I don't think so either. Like,
I don't even think the Fox X-Men I could be so wrong about it. I don't even think the Fox X-Men are gonna be that much of the movie.
I think they're getting killed. Like
I think they're getting killed off in the first 10 minutes.
Stop.
What?
Guys, your expectations are being set too high. Don't do this to
What
yourself.
do you mean? Okay, well, I'm sorry, but that's just what I'm doing. I don't read leaks like you do, so I don't.
I don't read leaks either.
Yeah, so I think they're getting. I would hope they're getting killed. Like that's what I would have thought. But yeah, I mean, the setting the stakes. Dune's a bad man, a bad man, obviously. Confirm he's from the Fantastic Four universe. That is, I kind of figured, but I'm happy we got that confirmation. I mean, yeah,
I guess it's definitely implied. I don't know that it's necessarily confirmed, but
yeah, but I mean, it looks cool. I mean, seeing just the roster, it's the Foxmen, it's the Fantastic Four, it is Ant-Man and stuff. Oh, Franklin. I'm okay. Like, Matt, did I ever tell you what my theory was to Franklin? What's going on with Franklin? I think Franklin is going to be the substitution for Molecule Man when it comes to Secret Wars.
yeah.
Like Franklin's gonna be the one is gonna be the cause of how Doom is able to create Battle World.
That makes sense.
Yeah. In my opinion.
No, I agree.
Yeah. But again, like RDJ as Doom, because the thing is because he's doing the accent. Like, even though I know it's RDJ, but because he's doing the accent, I can't see his face. I'm just like, I can kind of buy it a little bit. I can get past it.
I think he sounds good. He sounds good.
I was surprised. I was hoping to see the Latvarian witches that they were showing off. I remember seeing the costumes at San Diego Comic-Con. I was hoping to see if they were going to show any footage of that. But yeah, it's these four I think these four Latvarian sorcerers or witches or whatever, but they're all wearing their own renditions of Doom's outfit, but in different colors and different mask types. But
Power Rangers.
Yeah, like Power Rangers. But I saw a theory that that the witches are gonna be four different magic used that we've seen in from the multiverse. So it's gonna be a version of Strange, a version of Wanda, a version of I don't know who else.
I'm tired of just listening to you talk about this. That's
yeah.
We're gonna do all that on top of the Fox X-Men, on top of the established MCU characters.
They're gonna be threats, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do a real oh wait, they're actual characters that we've seen, just multiversal variants of them. I don't know. I guess. But yeah. Again, man, it's just I'm seeing more footage. I'm okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna see this regardless. But I'm just I'm getting there.
I'm staying optimistic. I like Marvel. I'm staying optimistic. Yeah, I think this. They haven't shown me anything that I don't think looks all right. And I don't read leaks, so I'm not going to take Seamus's face to mean literally anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I had something I wanted to say, but I forgot, so it's fine. We could just.
I think we can. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna see it. Hopefully, I can get a ticket because I know they're selling out like crazy and being resold like crazy, by scalpers, which is that's becoming a real problem ever since the Odyssey. It's becoming a real problem. People are just buying tickets and they're in bigger theaters and reselling them at a higher price.
Scalping has been an increasing problem in general since the pandemic, but that's not now.
Absolutely, I mean you're right, but yeah. So that was that. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but I don't care about any of this. We talked for 40 minutes about the dumb shit at D23. Get to the X-Men.
Okay. Oh my gosh, man, I miss this. I miss your impatient ass.
Yeah. Mikey thinks I want to talk about Doomsday over the X-Men.
I know. What are we fucking doing?
All right. We'll move on. Which one do you want? You want to do X-Men or you want to do Lanterns to get out the way?
I don't. Well, I'll tell you this. I haven't watched Lanterns. I care about X-Men. So if you want me in a conversation
Lanterns.
or not,
we'll do Lanterns just to get out the way first. But yeah. All right. So oh wait, sorry. I didn't even realize. Shit, we didn't even talk about the casting for the X-Men.
That's what I was talking. That's what I
I'm
meant.
sorry. I thought I was going X-Men 97 in my head because that's also a thing we're talking about as well. But yeah, X-Men. Sorry. Yeah. So the X-Men, MCU's X-Men just got cast at D23. It was a big deal. That was the ending of like day 1 or day 2. I'm excited. Because it's yes.
We got Storm. We got Storm. She's gorgeous.
We'll go through them one by one. But
okay. Oh, fine. You got pictures and everything. I'm sure.
Yeah, I got pictures and everything, man. I'm fine.
All right, you're right. There's a whole process. You got a 5-minute intro, and then we'll do the slides. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I mean, obviously the first one, I mean, we already knew this, but Sadie Sink, I mean, as Jean, I mean, that was kind of obvious. We don't have to say anything on that. We'll skip. I just wanted to just put it just for posterity's sake. But
technically a spoiler. You haven't seen Spider-Man yet, but
oh yeah, if you haven't seen Spider-Man, sorry. But yeah, like,
no, yeah, I thought that's
it's fine. Like, I mean, it's been like
I'm joking.
Like it's fine. But yeah, Sadie Sink, Jean Grey. I think we all approve of this. Maddie, I think you approve of this. Like, you like?
Oh yeah. He was great. He was great in that movie.
Yeah, I thought she, even though, yeah, we had our issues about it, but like, I think casting wise, I think she's a good choice. I think she can do a great job. But yeah, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. But when and then now comes the newer casting. Which one? The first one I'm gonna go through. Which one is this? Okay. Christopher Abbott as Charles Xavier, Professor X. Very curious about this, just because. Obviously, like, he's gonna have huge shoes to fill because of Sir Patrick and McAvoy, who's one of my favorite actors ever. And love him as Professor X. I haven't seen him in a lot. I've seen him in 4 things. 2 of them I liked and really liked, and 2 of them I hated. So but the only 2 things I've seen him in that are really good are It Comes at Night by A24. That was a movie that came out like a couple years ago, and the movie Sanctuary with A24 as well, which was I thought was a really good film. But then
do you not see Poor Things?
What? Say that again?
Did you not see Poor Things? He was in Poor Things too.
I did not see Poor Things. No.
Poor Things. He was
good. He was good in that. I don't know what's reasoning I've seen him in. That's on the bad. On the 2 bad things I've watched him was Wolfman, and I did not like Wolfman.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what I have seen of him in those 2 performances, I also gotta watch Possessor as well, because I heard Possessor is really good, but I haven't watched it yet. I think he's a good actor. Like I think he. So like, I'm gonna trust the casting. I mean, if they casted him, it was for a reason. But I'm just judging off of Sanctuary and It Comes at Night, and I love those movies. So like, I'm curious about this casting. I don't really have much to say if it's gonna be good or bad. Obviously, because I'm the performance, but I'm looking forward to seeing him step into the role. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. All right, so next one is, I think this one was already confirmed pre-D23, but I just want to just reestablish it. Samara Weaving, playing Emma Frost, aka the White Queen. Perfect casting. I love Samara Weaving. I think she's great. Also the niece of Hugo Weaving as well.
She needs to do a Boston accent though.
No. We're good.
Emma puts on a faux British. Emma puts on a British accent.
Yeah.
No. Emma putting on a Boston accent is way funnier.
It is. Objectively,
it
is.
Yeah, but
Emma puts on a British accent. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Samara Weaving, I think is perfect. I think it's a perfect choice. I can't think of anybody else better to play this role for. Like, I think she's gonna do a really good job. I just watched was it Ready or Not 2, which wasn't bad. I thought he was great in it. I think she can do a good job. I approve.
I haven't seen her or anything, but she's gorgeous. She looks like Emma Frost, and I love Emma Frost. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that we'll finally get to see Emma Frost on the big screen for the very first time.
Yeah, and she's out of like, I guess, the roster. Like, she's the oldest, because like Samara Weaving's 28. So she's like the older casting. Well, She's on the little bit on like the older side compared to the rest of the other cast, but I'm curious what they do with her. I don't know if they'll do Hellfire Club. I don't know if they're gonna not do Hellfire Club, and she's going to be part of the team of the X-Men. I don't know what they're gonna do, but
yeah, I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I just Samara Weaving. I think, man, I recommend watching Ready or Not, like the first one. It should be on Hulu. It's great. It's really good. She did a great job in it.
Okay.
Seamus, any of you watch anything on Samara Weaving at all?
No, it's great. This is what I wanted to see from you know what I mean? This is the type of casting that's makes me believe that Kevin Feige might still have a pulse. Like he might still be in there.
Well, I think the MCU has always excelled at casting. I think that's maybe the best.
Yeah, that's true.
The best quality, if you want to call it that the MCU has had since 07, since RDJ.
Yes, literally. That's what I mean. Is like he can still get the job done at a base level. So it's like he's not fully. Well, I'm not fully writing him off.
Him as well as like the casting director, whoever the casting director is. I think they use the same casting director, I would assume, for most of the movies. But it's just like literally like I think she's born to play Emma Frost. Like I genuinely think like she's gonna do a great job. So next one is this one again. Near unknown. I do not know who this actor is. Kit Connor playing Scott Summers, aka Cyclops. I don't know much about this actor. I haven't really seen him in anything. But happy.
You're not a big Heartstopper fan?
No.
Wow. I really thought you of all people would be a big Heartstopper head, but
Mikey loves YA shit. That's surprised he's not in Heartstopper.
I'm not. I don't watch Heartstopper. I'm not.
Why is that?
Should I like what? I don't know much about it.
I'm joking. Mikey, you haven't seen it either.
Yeah. What is? Oh, okay. It's a rom-com drama.
Mikey doesn't support gay rights.
That's right. Mikey hates the gays.
Stop it. We're not playing these fucking games. Yeah. I have nothing really to say on this. I mean, he looks like a Scott Summers to me.
Yeah, he's cute.
I'm all right on it. He was good in Heartstopper. He will probably be good as Scott, but it's not like my dream casting. You know what I mean?
Who did you want?
What?
Who did you want originally?
Oh, Cooper Hoffman would have been fucking.
Oh, he would have been dope too.
He would have put up numbers. He would have put up numbers, dude.
Yeah.
But this man can also top Logan just as easily.
That's what I'm saying. I see the topping potential, but he doesn't really strike me as like a mental affair type. You know what I mean?
Sure, definitely.
He looks slightly too boring to have a mental affair, which
that's true. But so does Scott, doesn't he?
Yeah, but no, because even in the comics, Scott has a little bit of sauce that you're like, okay. I see it. I see the vision. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's weird because like knowing that Emma's in here, like especially because like I know Kit Connor, I believe he's 21. So like a lot of the roster is on the younger side. So it's like will they be doing like the in the future? Maybe
Emma has always been older than Scott and has always preyed upon
that. Is true.
Oh, so Emma's been a cougar since day one. Okay, fair enough.
That is true. Yeah.
So it works.
Yeah,
all right. So it's just
that means he's younger than Sadie Sink, right? Isn't she like 24?
She's 20. She's 24. Yeah. 24.
Interesting.
But I mean, look at him though. Like you look at him, he's like 6 foot. Like he's 6 foot.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably all gonna play like 18 or 19, except for Samara Weaving, who's probably gonna play like 26.
Yeah, I'm sure. I just mean in the sense that if they are going to be love interests, typically with Hollywood it's the other way around, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, they wouldn't usually go the other way around.
I'm just. It's not a.
Yeah, but like the good pattern with like when we go through the rest of them is just like they're casting younger because of like franchise longevity. They want these people to play these characters for like a decade. So
yeah,
it makes sense. Which is cool. It's like we're going to see like an X-Men kind of like grow into their roles, like into like I think that's kind of something that I'm like excited about.
Yeah, very.
But all right. So enough on Cyclops. Next, very exciting. This one is very exciting. I'm very happy. I know Madeline's definitely happy. But Storm being played by Maya Boyd, who is complete unknown. All I know is that she's done Broadway. She has Broadway experience, which has been good for her. Looks the part, you know. She writes the right shade of chocolate, in my opinion. I think she's also like 5'8", so she's like also enough of she's she's on the taller side, which is good. I even
That's
but
fantastic.
I know people were championing, like I was one of them. I wanted Jamie Lawson from like Sinners, Woman King, The Batman to be, so I thought she fit the role like visually.
Right.
But I understand they're gonna cast younger, so it makes sense. My other choice was an actress named Laura Kariuki, because she's not really even unknown. Like she's been in some stuff. She's been in like Black Lightning, and she was on an episode of like America Horror Stories or whatever. But she's 25. I think she's 25. She's Kenyan American, and she's like 5'11". She's tall and dark skinned. So I was like, she looks like a goddess for real.
Yeah.
But I thought like she would have more of a chance if they're gonna cast someone who's unknown. But we have our Storm now. I think she looks great. She's also very talented. I've heard her sing. Like, have you heard her sing? Beautiful. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, sorry, Maddie, go ahead.
I love the idea of casting someone from Broadway, because Storm is such a, or should be, such a large, kind of theatrical presence, right?
Yeah.
And I
Larger than
think,
life. Yeah.
I think she should be. Far too often in the comics, and we've seen on the big screen, she gets delegated to the background.
Yeah.
But Storm should take up space. She should be, you know, on the stage, and I think it's really cool. I think it makes sense they're casting a Broadway actress for her. I'm so excited.
And especially because like, I would assume they're gonna be going more of like X-Men, like 90s X-Men, like aesthetic and look. I would assume. I could be wrong, but they probably want to grab that because it's familiar, you know. It'd be nice to see like someone who knows how to, you know, act with like a live audience, to perform with a live audience. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see if like they're gonna be doing like those typical Storm, like kind of like those like operatic phrases that she does, especially like in the cartoon, that like people are familiar with for. But like me personally, I don't want her to be doing that a lot, because like,
that's all she ever is.
I know it's all she ever is like, oh, I'm Storm, Mistress. Like I just like chill out, like no. But yeah,
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, I just finished, but like I said, I digress. Like I don't think they'll do that. I hope they don't do that. But like I feel like you're right. Like having someone with Broadway experience is gonna really help with like the goddess presence of Storm when she needs, you know.
Yeah. I think that she should have, you know, like a large, like an aura. That's what the kids say these days. I think she should have. I think that she should have. She should be fucking aura maxing. But but I also want to. I really want to see a I don't know, a genuine human side of Aurora that I feel like a lot of. I don't think they really struggled to capture over the years, especially in adaptations. You could argue X-Men 97 does it. I wouldn't agree, but you can argue it. So I want to see more. I want to see more of that. I want to see Aurora adapted. I want to see Aurora adapted fucking ever, please.
And the thing is too, is what I really hope to see with this casting, especially like because in live action, especially like in the 2000s with the Foxmen and like, you know, all that, like Aurora's always been kind of like on the sidelines, and both time I really want her to kind of be more of like more in the forefront, having more like significant moments throughout the story, like whatever throughout the film, you know, not just being like, you know, just to the side and then only like brought in when at a specific moment or whatever. But
that's right. I think she should be leading the X-Men by the second or third movie.
Yes,
at the latest.
They should at least have her lead the X-Men at some point, like later on. I would love it. Yeah, man. But most of all, Maya Boyd, I'm just happy for her. Like, it's a great opportunity for someone who's this is gonna be her first feature ever. Yeah. So it's like that's a big deal. And if they casted her, someone like that who's an unknown, who hasn't really done a feature before, and they did it for a reason. So her audition tape must have been great.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Shaman, do you have anything to say on Maya Boyd as Storm?
I don't know who she is. No fucking idea. But she already looks like Storm to me.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure that
right there.
That's why I had to grab that. There were great photos. I had to grab this one because like it felt Storm to me. I was like, that with that aura. So Ray was saying like they better treat her like the god she is. Absolutely, they have to. Like
I don't think we have to worry about that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think the fact that she's there at the start, Wolverine isn't. We're safe.
Huge point. Huge point. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like
you're right.
they're obviously going, hey, we all like Wolverine and Magneto, but like, how about we wait a minute?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can ride with that, and I'm more interested in that for them going like, yeah, those last movies, the Bryan Singer X-Men's had their highlights, but all those highlights were like exclusively funneled directly towards Wolverine and Magneto, and then everyone else just kind of got sidelined. And so I'm like, I'm glad that she's there and Wolverine isn't. And you know,
Yeah,
cross
it's
that
nice.
bridge when we get there.
Yeah, we
I still agree, dude.
they did say there's more casting announcements, so we don't know if Wolverine's not going to be in it or not.
I swear to God, if they say fuck it and then they just throw Hugh Jackman in as Old Man Logan into this series, it's gonna be like I'm gonna feel like I got shot. Honestly,
Yeah.
like.
Literally what I was bitching about earlier, what's the point of Logan, of Deadpool and Wolverine, of Avengers fucking Doomsday, if we're gonna keep saying goodbye to the Fox X-Men for the 4th time? No, keep them out. They're dead, they're gone.
No spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil anything to you.
Sure,
All I'm gonna say is the opening of Doomsday sounds like the funniest fuck you I've ever heard in my life.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right.
All I'm gonna say is the start of it. There's 2 characters and they do a thing, and I was reading it and I was like, this can't be true. And then I saw a bunch of other stuff in this trailer that lined up, and I went, no, it's not.
That's
so.
We
will be free one day. We will be free one day.
I am going to forget about this conversation entirely until I'm sitting in the theaters. In that moment, I'll go, oh god, Seamus warned me.
Yeah. We were prepared.
Just forget about it and let the experience wash over you when you're there in December.
That's right.
Yeah, just to close out with this, again, I'm happy for also I know Ray's watching, but like I think you'll agree. Us us black people, we gotta protect this girl at all costs, because she is getting a lot of like colorism backlash, all that stuff like right now, and I feel like it's completely unfair, and it's just like, you know, like, yo, be happy that we don't got a light skin Storm. Just be happy. Like, that's all I gotta say.
It could be Alexandra Shipp.
Yeah, it could be Alexander Strip again. So like, yeah. So I'm just really happy for her. I think I'm really. I can't say I think she can do a great job, because I don't know how she performs, but like I'm looking forward to seeing what she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been Scarlett Johansson. You could have had way.
It could have been Scarlett Johansson. I mean, it's not the first time Scarlett Johansson trying to play another race. Like,
she has experience. She could do it.
That's right. She could do it.
But yeah, it's like Ray's that true preach. Yeah, man, we gotta protect her at all costs. Like, she has to go off of social media for like a year. Like, just go off for a year. Like, just be quiet. Like, don't let the haters distract you. Like, we want you to do a good job. All right. So next set of casting, which is like, even though I was excited for this, the next one I was so excited for. I was like, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the next bit of casting is we're getting Indy Navarrete from Obsession fame playing Rogue, not Mystique. I guess because people that don't know, like a few months ago, it was reported via Hollywood Reporter Deadline that she met with Jake Schreier, who's directing the X-Men. Right after like the success of Obsession, and she's been going on podcasts and stuff like that, and interviews, and people have been asking her like, what was the meeting like? What were you thinking about playing? She said, I really love to play Mystique. Like Mystique is like she's like my back. She's my thing. And honestly, I was buying it because I think she could play Mystique. She would have been a great Mystique if she got the opportunity to do Mystique.
Sure.
But her as Rogue, I was like, when Kevin Feige said, "Oh, any of them as Rogue," I was like, "What do you mean she's Rogue?" Yes. Yeah, I'm just so happy for her. Like, I'm so proud of her, because again, watch her from Superman and Lois, to see her go from that to now, doing Obsession and showing her casing her amazing acting ability. I'm convinced she's gonna get
Superman and Lois. I'm sorry, I don't mean I didn't recognize her.
Yeah, she's Lana Lang's daughter.
Yeah.
So so she went from doing that to then. She went through the whole story of how she wasn't getting any work after Superman and Lois for a while. So she was like walking dogs, she was Twitch streaming, and then she ended up getting Obsession for only $20,000. And then obviously it being successful, I'm convinced she's gonna get an actor nomination for this. I genuinely think she's gonna get an actor nomination for that performance. It's the best. It's the best performance I've seen probably in a long ass time. But
Yeah.
then now going from Obsession rolling accepting $20,000 to now becoming one of the most iconic characters in Marvel for millions potentially. It's a great comeback for her. I couldn't be more happy, and yeah, I mean, like, you know, and listen, like, it's, you know, it's like, you know, I'm gonna see her in the fit, her doing the accent, yo, like, when she gonna say sugar in a movie, bro. I can't wait.
Just chill out, Mikey. Let's whoa.
No, I'm gonna chill.
No,
But
I'm right there with him.
like, oh man, can't wait. But
Yeah,
what's up, man? Who say something? Someone say something.
I said save some for the movie, bro.
Fair. Maddie, you were saying something?
Yeah, I think this is more exciting for me personally than Mystique.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see Mystique again. If they do Mystique again, at least do something new with her. Do something with her relationship with Rogue. Since we got Rogue now, I feel like we've seen so much of Mystique in these live action movies. I prefer we have a different villain, which we know we do actually. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's funny that this casting so far seems to be like, hey, let's not do all the people who were kind of super overexposed from the last 2 times we tried this. So there's no Beast right now. There's no Mystique. There's no Wolverine. There's no Magneto.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we kind of need Charles at a base level because he serves more of a plot purpose at the start, you know. But
sure, he's the X in the X-Men. Yeah.
yeah. Well, actually, it's Mr. Sinister, actually. Because it was Essex Gene, and then they shortened it to X Gene.
Oh,
Which
my
I always
Lord,
thought was so
stop.
stupid when they did that. They changed the reasoning for that. I'm like, you guys are getting semantic with it. Don't say it was secretly. Just say it was Charles Xavier found the X Gene, and it's why it's called because he's fucking up.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was gonna say I do also like how this team is all people who have historically led the X-Men all together, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I think it's
So
a good
far.
team. But
yeah, I think that's super interesting, and I think that she's gonna be so good as Rogue. I agree, like way better choice than Mystique. I don't think she's as good.
I'm like, out of all the castings, one I was really excited for just because I know what she's capable of as an actress. I know, Maddie, you haven't watched Obsession yet because you're prohibited until I get there. But
That's right.
But yeah, it's I'm really excited, and the thing is, like, and I'm not gonna lie, like also because, like, you know, India Reddy's, like, I think she's half Mexican, so, like, you know, a little bit of color going on here, like, you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see. I do hope, though, I'll say this. I heard someone on a podcast say this because I feel like they're gonna be going, yeah, like I feel like we're gonna get this look in live action because it's the most recognizable look for Rogue.
Sure.
I really hope they don't. I don't think she will, but, like, I hope they don't get the whole, like, the hammy Southern accent where it's like it's too much all the time. With how Rogue is in X-97, and it's like, oh, like, hey, sugar. It's like very hyperbolic.
It's distracting.
Yeah, like I feel like with Indy, I feel like she will do this.
Yeah,
she should have a Southern accent, but it's gonna be like kind of like a little more subtlety to that, like that Southern drawl. I feel like, you know.
Definitely.
And she's not gonna say sugar all the time, but she's gonna squeeze it in, you know, once or twice, you know, like.
And that's all we need.
Yeah, that's all we need. So, but I'm curious with her. I'm wondering, like, if she's Rogue, I'm very curious down the line, like, because I personally want to see, because I know Channing. I know he's not going to be in this movie, obviously, but, like, I want to see them do Gambit again and like get a new actor. Like, I want to see who would they cast to be, like, you know, to, you know, go off of Indy in terms of chemistry and all that. I don't know who I'd cast, but I'm very curious to see if they ever do bring Gambit, who would they cast to, you know, to match Indy's, you know, acting level. I'm really curious to see what they do with that. But yeah, great casting. I'm so excited for this.
Cooper Hoffman is Gambit.
Cooper Hoffman is Gambit. You know,
Cooper Hoffman and Coach.
You know what I was saying? Because, like, you know what I put in the chat. I put it in the Discord, but I know I was thinking, I was like, fuck it, make Gambit black. Just make him black. It's like, make him smooth as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That would be world changing. I think Black Gambit would change the world.
Do you remember what I said? Who I said I'd cast, but then I realized, oh, he's too old. Like he's out of the age range. I was like, yo, I just said, fuck it, make Jafar Jackson Gambit.
Honestly.
I was like, I don't know who to cast. I don't know a young black actor who had cast for Gambit.
They'll find someone. Good enough. No, it doesn't matter. I'm so serious.
Gambit casting on me, man, unannounced. You can't
Yeah,
do that.
man. You don't think so?
I think if you want to make, okay,
yeah,
if you want to make Gambit black, I would just cast the guy from that French Lupin Netflix show.
What? Like what? Wait, you mean the guy who plays Lupin?
Yeah,
but he's like in his 30s. He's like in his 40s.
Yeah, who cares, dude?
All right. But yeah,
your pick is Jafar Jackson.
Yeah, right.
But I stopped it because I'm like, he's 30. He wouldn't be able to do it. You know.
No, they'll find someone. I seriously think Black Gambit would be incredible.
Yeah, man. But all right. But Indian, I'm ready. Happy for you. I'm so proud. And the last one that we got is the antagonist, which is going to be Adam Driver playing Nathan Milbury, which they titled him, but obviously, if you know your research, Nathan Milbury is just an alias from Mr. Sinister. Great.
Fine.
Also great casting.
Perfect. Perfect. I'm so excited.
We gotta get that Kylo Ren square body back. You know, you gotta.
It's interesting they're using the Mr. Sinister alias that he used when he ran Scott's orphanage when he was fucking with him as a child and like experimented on Scott.
Yeah, I forgot about that, and I was like, why that? Like, why do that? Like,
they're probably gonna have him fuck with Scott and like bully him in his orphanage.
Yeah, most likely.
Mm-hmm. But
honestly, I forgot. I didn't recognize the name Nathan Milbury at first. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? This is Nathaniel Essex. But no, that's part of the story. Yeah.
It's part of the it goes by aliases and all that. Yeah, I think this is good. It's great casting. I'm very curious to see what he's gonna look like. like if they do the whole costume. I thought they're gonna do like an origin story with him, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with him as Nathan Milbury.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited. Yes, I want him to be chewing the fucking scenery. I want to see him prancing around with these. What are those capes? What are the fuck those things?
His little tassels.
Yeah, his tassels. I think Adam Driver. He should be theatrical and flamboyant and boisterous and evil and I'm so excited.
I remember seeing. I saw Megalopolis on opening weekend.
I did not see Megalopolis.
I did. I saw Megalopolis in the theater with a live Q&A afterwards between Francis Ford Coppola and it was Spike Lee and Robert De Niro, and it was the most uncomfortable. It was the weirdest Q&A I've ever seen in my life.
These are so fun.
But anyway, Adam Driver in that movie is chewing the fucking scenery, and he's so fun in it.
I haven't seen anyone watch it.
Everyone's seen that clip of him going, "Go back to the club," and it's like because he just does goofy shit like that, and I'm like, if he's just playing that as Mr. Sinister, I'm gonna fucking love it. I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
No, shout out to Karl Marx. He's saying spot on casting. I want dramatic Broadway Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Which I think would be great. Yeah. I think it'd be great. I think that'd be great. Like that's the vibe that we want.
It's so perfect.
Casting. Well, yeah. That's all I got. Do y'all have any? Because again, like there's going to be more casting announcements. They said soon at some point. Because I know this movie comes out, I believe, May 8th, 2028. So the next 2 years. Do you have any ideas of what other characters needs to fill out the roster? Again, I also agree with you, Seamus. I don't want Wolverine either. I'll be fine with Wolverine, without having Wolverine in here. But I would figure maybe a Beast, maybe I don't know.
I was gonna say
a Nightcrawler. Beast. I don't know, a Gambit. I don't know.
No, I think they're gonna do Beast, Iceman, and they're gonna announce a Magneto casting, but Magneto's only gonna have a cameo in this movie.
I don't want any more 05, dude. I don't want Beast. I don't want Iceman. I don't want Warren Worthington and his stupid fucking wings. Let's get Nightcrawler. Let's get.
No, you gotta go through the boring white people before you get to the cool sauced up white people.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Get the boring white people.
They've overexposed the cool sauced up white people. So now if you introduce them, you're just gonna think of every time, if you introduce Gambit now, honest to God, people would watch that and be like, why isn't he saying I shot out my daddy's dick? You know what I mean? And that's all they're gonna hear in their heads. Channing Tatum doing that, and it's like you got to give it some space so people can go like, I'm divorced from that. I can move on. You know what I mean?
I guess, but I think Beast is like that exactly.
But if they do Beast again, I want him to just be like,
I don't
just
want
bring
no
another, just like,
fucking Beast
No,
again.
that's what they do. Can you imagine they do Beast and he's already sinister and evil at the start? That'd be great. I
was gonna say that I kind of low-key think it'd be funny if they just did Beast, but it was just like regular human-looking, big hands, big feet Beast.
No, they did that. It's called X-Men First Fucking Class.
I know.
And that movie fucking dick.
Nicholas Hoult wasn't beefy enough. He was too skinny, and he hulked out. Why'd he hulk out?
It's weird, dude.
But
I don't like First Class. I don't like First Class. But Mikey and I argue about all the time.
Yeah, we argue about all the time. We're not gonna get.
I was gonna say real quick. I like First Class in spite of the changes they make, because the changes they make sometimes are very egregious, and I'm like, no. But like the movie itself as a movie's fun and works.
I don't agree. I super don't agree. The scene where they all stand in a circle and they go, "I'm this character. Here's my power," and the next character goes, "I'm this character. Here's my power," and then Darwin goes, "I'm Darwin. I'm dead." It sucks ass. I hate that fucking movie.
Yes, it's sorry. It's very funny to me to instantly kill off the guy who can't be killed as a way to. It's literally like going. Like, it's like classic pro wrestling. You know what I mean? You kill off the guy who can't be killed, so you know that dude's.
You know what? You're so right. It feels like pro wrestling. They have the characters show up and they say, "I'm the Undertaker. I have the power to raise the dead," or whatever.
Pro wrestling's the greatest sport in the world.
I don't want to watch fucking X-Men. I don't want to watch the fucking wrestling.
X-Men's pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is drag. Drag is X-Men.
All right. You're right.
It's all connected, Maddie.
You're right. You're actually so right. All right.
We're all in this together.
You're so right. You're so right.
I wouldn't mind. I actually would really like an Iceman. I actually want to see Iceman again because like, I love that character. But
I want to see an Iceman, and they got to cast a guy who's not out yet, but you know is coming. You know,
wait, no, you know,
right now.
You know,
and then Sadie single out him.
Sadie single out him.
Yeah.
No, I'll show you who I'm gonna cast. I think I'd cast
Cooper Hoffman. Sounds like a good pick.
Cooper Hoffman. You and Cooper Hoffman, man. I swear.
Dude, I just got out of I Want Your Sex, and I was like, he's a star.
How is that movie? How is that movie?
So good. It was fun. It was so funny. He's so funny in it. I loved it.
Okay, so you know who I'd cast as Bobby? I just saw this movie recently. I would cast. Let me try to remove this. Stop sharing.
I would cast the guy who plays Bear in Obsession.
Everyone was saying that. People were saying Michael Johnston, as Bear, who was Bear in Obsession. I wouldn't mind that. I think I want Stacey Clausen, who was in Leviticus. I think he'd be good as Bob.
Arguably, sure.
I think he'd be good as Bobby.
I don't know.
And he fits your criteria. Like he's definitely blonde. Yeah, he fits your criteria. It's like he's someone who is not out yet. Like he I feel like he's getting there.
But this guy looks too good. Bobby needs to be kind of a schlubby white guy. You know what I mean?
I so agree.
Like this guy looks.
Bobby's
like just like a regular little white kid that's kind of annoying. You know?
Bobby's like the normal guy who thinks he's Johnny Storm.
Yes. This guy looks like he can play Johnny Storm. You want to get a guy who thinks he looks like Johnny Storm, but everyone else goes, "No, you don't. What are you talking about?"
Yes.
And it's that kind of, you know. I agree.
I kind of agree with that. I can agree
that
with
guy's
that.
I'm not saying that guy would be a bad actor. I'm just saying, like, the vibe of Bobby, it has to be a dude who's a little chuddy, a little like, he's a little pathetic, but like,
a little
because he's doing his best. And then when he comes out as gay, he's no longer pathetic because he's not chuddy anymore. Because he's like, he's worked out all his stuff, and now he's more confident. And then at that point, then he looks as good as Johnny Storm because you're like,
I feel you want to get an actor who will, like, quote unquote grow into his looks as Bobby Storm. As Bobby Drake. Sorry.
I'm just thinking about this. They could also like start with his more snow form, and then as he finds himself, so he's literally solidified.
I kind of want to see the snowball man.
That's
the snowman
cool,
form.
Huh?
Yeah,
I like that idea. All right.
Before we move
or
on,
he starts chiseling himself. And
oh my god! Stop.
And stuff, and he's like, yeah. Everyone's like, man, I like him.
Before we move
give me looks back seeing Bobby Drake.
Look, stop it. We're not gonna make Bobby J look Max.
Hammer in his face. Hammer.
No, we're not
Hammer
gonna.
of ice.
Bobby J is like ice on, and then
Yeah.
he just has like the blue steel chiseled into his
That's
ice
so
face,
stupid.
and everyone's like, "Dude, knock it off!
Stop it. We gotta move on. Stop it. Real quick though, I want to poke your brain with this. I remember I mentioned this to Maddie when the cast was announced. But if they, okay, Seamus, I want to ask you if they were to do Magneto again, which they will probably down the line, maybe not in this movie, who would you cast? Because I don't know who I would cast.
That's a tough one. Like, of course, I think Cooper Hoffman could do it.
Cooper Hoffman, stop it. You gotta get
right.
someone that's the same age as Abbott, because Christopher Abbott's 40, so you want to give someone maybe like 40.
Say,
mid-40s.
it's funny to see everyone fan cast Lee Pace.
Lee Pace.
It's funny to see a lot of people fan cast Lee Pace because I think he could do it, and he's also like 46 or 47.
Yeah, no one would care because like everyone forgot him as Ronan the Accuser.
Also,
Yeah, I forgot that.
You're already doing this bullshit with Dune, so you might as well do it with like a good fan casting and be like, all right, instead of doing this as a stunt casting, we actually think that Lee Pace is actually one of the best picks for Magneto.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think
And
that's a good
what
idea.
is he? What is he? He's bisexual. He's evil. He's hot. He's got long hair, and he looks like that he doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's confident enough in it that you believe him.
Yeah, I think that's
There's
And
all
Lee-
things Magneto need to be.
And it's not the first time where we've seen like an actor play two MCU characters. Like
And
Gemma Chan did it.
Lee Pace
So-
would wear the shit out of the slutty M suit that makes.
Oh, he
Yeah.
so would.
Yeah,
He would rock
I
that
think
shit.
it
He'd
could
love
work.
it. He'd be like, "Yes, this is what I always wanted to do." Fuck Ronan.
I pitched something to Maddie, but I know they won't do it. But like
No.
they won't do it. But I look, it was like, yo, like you can make let's just fucking make Magneto black, but it would work for the story because I know people are not really concerned. Yeah, no, they're concerned because if Magneto's gonna be in this movie or in future movies, obviously like Magneto's tied to the Holocaust. You can't really do the Holocaust anymore because he'd be like 90 years old. So I figured, okay, listen, what's the next best? What's the next best thing? Crazy.
What's the next best thing? No, you're right. What's the next best genocide? I'm so on after the Holocaust, guys.
Right
What is
now.
the next?
So I was like, listen, I think a genocidal event, a genocide that has this kind of have the same amount of impact in terms of like, you know, these character motivations like the Holocaust did in, you know, the previous movies and the comics. I think making Magneto black and tying him to the Rwandan genocide would have just as amount of, you know, keep that same core part of the character, you know. But again, it's race bending Magneto, so it's gonna fucking piss people off. But I think it could work if they want to keep that same core of the character, you know, in the MCU. I just don't know who I would cast for it, honestly.
No.
Like I was sitting there for a while trying to think who I would cast to play. If you were gonna make Magneto a black character, who would I cast him as? And I couldn't think of anyone. Like it was hard. Like I said,
you also have to find someone in the age range of
Yeah.
someone who would have lived through the Rwandan genocide too. You know.
yeah, because Magneto was like, or I guess canonically was like maybe like 13, I guess maybe.
I was gonna
when
say
the
he was
Holocaust
like
happened.
teenager when the Holocaust.
So if
happened.
he was 13 in '94 when the Rwanda just happened, he would be 45, like by
Okay.
2028.
Yeah.
So like, but I don't know who I'd cast. I said like if Giancarlo Esposito was younger, I would cast him because I think he'd be great. But
He's
like,
incredible. That voice,
I
dude.
think you could totally throw this to like a John David Washington, and I think he
you think
would
John
do
David? I was thinking
Okay.
John David Washington.
I
but I
think
wasn't
him
sure.
as Magneto, he could do it like a really cool, intimidating performance if you want to go this route. Honestly,
Yeah.
I personally think that they are just gonna say Magneto was in the Holocaust. Like I think they're gonna keep it
Yeah.
all the same,
yeah.
and they're just gonna be like, either I think the route they're gonna go with is just not even acknowledge that he doesn't look his age. They're just gonna be like, yeah, he was in the Holocaust. Who cares?
Yeah.
When was the Holocaust? Who cares? The Holocaust happened. Like, listen to what we have
Who
to say
cares? The
about
Holocaust.
it.
We know when the Holocaust
Or,
happened.
or they're just gonna be like, yeah, Magneto ages a little slow because of his magnetism. Who gives a
Yeah.
fuck, you know.
Yeah,
and
they
they're
can
gonna try
excuse
that.
it away.
I do think though that that's a really interesting idea though to switch the genocide to the Rwandan genocide too, because I also think that like equally as important, if not talked about as much as the Holocaust. But
Yeah.
yeah, like you throw a John David Washington in like that, and you center it around a genocide like that, and you know what I mean. And then the cyclical story of Magneto being like, I'm trying to prevent the next genocide when you already moved up his genocide to the next genocide. You know what I mean? It's a little like, it makes it a little kind of more grim. The fact that you're like, yeah, he's fighting to prevent the next genocide, but time has moved on so far from when he started that goal that we've actually had to change his backstory to like 8 more genocides. And you're like, oh, that's not really cool. So I think like metatextually that would also be super interesting to deal with too. But I do think that they're just gonna go like, you know,
they won't do it. I know they won't do it, but like it would be cool. It would be ballsy if they did. Like
I also think like obviously for what it's worth, they could just do Black Magneto and the Holocaust. Like it doesn't necessarily have to. But I love the Rwandan genocide idea. Your Rwandan genocide idea. I love genocide. No. I love. We already did that joke. I'm sorry. I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, I love the idea because I think that then if they want to establish some sort of, say, resentment that Eric would have towards Wakanda, they could. And we talked about this briefly, Mike.
Yeah. It was a good idea. Where like you're pretty much saying like like it would kind of give Eric like a reason to like not fucking like Wakandans because they abandoned. If they literally could have done anything they could have done to stop the Rwandans from happening, but like because of their laws, they couldn't intervene. So,
I think it's an interesting angle to explore. I mean, you could say that was already tackled in the first Black Panther movie, and sure, but not really. But honestly, not really. You know,
I would like to see personally like a lot just to remind Wakandans all the shit you could have stopped like on the continent, like you know. So yeah. But they won't do it, but I would hope they will. But John Washington is a good choice. I wasn't sure because I'm a fan of his, but like I couldn't envision him in that kind of role for some reason. But like I wouldn't mind giving him a try.
He's around the age range and he can fucking act his ass off.
He can.
Black Klansman and Tenet are great performances.
Yep. Really love them both. All right, so that's pretty much it. Anyone else want to any characters casting you want to just throw out there before we move on?
No.
Cooper Hoffman would be great as Wolverine, wouldn't he?
I think Cooper Hoffman would be great as Black Magneto.
As Black Magneto?
Yeah.
But I think the general consensus is like no Wolverine. Like that's the general consensus.
The general consensus is that I think what they're gonna do, honest to God, Wolverine cameo in the next X-Men movie, and then he's not in the third one. He's just going to be. They're just going to start with a Wolverine solo movie.
Okay.
Oh, I guess
I think that they're gonna do. I think that they're gonna have him with the X-Men and keep them separate a little bit because I think that they know that Magneto Wolverine can make money on his own, and they're like, cool, we can have two stuff making money, and we can also keep them separate because the last time that every time Wolverine shows up, it's all about him. It's all about Hugh Jackman. All about him. And I think that they recognize that, and they're like, let's keep it separate, so that way in like the third X-Men movie, when they fight like Apocalypse or Magneto, then when Wolverine joins, it feels like a bigger moment, and they're like, cool, now people are bought into the idea of Wolverine being on this team, and now that we have established characters, his interactions are more interesting. Because like that's I do think that that's generally what they want to do with Wolverine is keep him separate and then slowly feed him in back into the, because I think that they know that they can make a couple of bucks off like one or two Wolverine, so like the first Wolverine movie basically being a glorified Weapon X movie and having it be like, you know, him and Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike and like Deadpool, you know what I mean? And then you get you either get Ryan Reynolds in as the same exact Deadpool just going like, oh, I guess I'm gonna be here now, and then play along as the character, you know what I mean? Or you cast a new Deadpool, you know what I mean? You could do a lot with a Wolverine solo movie like that, and I think that is going to be like their two, because I think that they want to make X-Men into kind of its own franchise thing, so they want to have X-Men only movies that are like, you know, and then at the big end of this the phase thing, they're going to bring the X-Men in with the Avengers, you know. So I think that that's generally their plan, so that way, because I think that they really want the X-Men to be the ground floor for a completely new cinematic universe, and I don't think they want to fuck with that by having stuff cross over just yet. So they want to have their own sets of movies where it's like, hey, you only have to watch X-Men 1, Wolverine, and then like a Cyclops solo movie, and then like X-Men 2, and that's all you need to watch, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I think that we're not going to get Wolverine for a little bit.
I would love to see Logan in the movie and kind of not do much. I would like to see Logan as a minor character, and it would take restraint from everyone involved. Mm-hmm. But almost like his role in X-Men '97.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I want it. I want him to be on the sidelines, like that's it.
Yeah,
like
that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna do, and then it's gonna be like the new season of X-Men '97, where you're gonna have to watch the separate thing for his story. Where you watch that one episode that's like, here's the Wolverine episode.
The Wolverine episode, yeah, right.
And that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, here's the Wolverine movie. You go over here and watch that, so we don't fuck up the character arcs in X-Men. I think it would be really funny though. I think your idea would be really funny if he's in like almost every scene at the X-Mansion in the first X-Men movie, and they're constantly like, are you going to do anything or help? And he's like, no, fuck you. And he just keeps walking around, and he just lives in this house, and he refuses to do anything.
Dude,
and all these kids are like, dude, you're like 40. Can you help out? And he's like, no, I don't want
But it also took idea because it builds up the moment where like, oh, when he pops out the closet, it's going to actually be impactful because we have to wait for him to do it for years.
They're like, or it's like Mr. Sinister raids the X-Mansion, and Wolverine like is there, and he just puts down the beer and he just goes, oh. And then he just pops them and is like, fucking A, I didn't want to do anything today, man.
Who would you?
I love it.
But last story we move on. Who would you cast as Wolverine if you choose? I want either two people. I want either Taron Egerton or I want Daniel Radcliffe. Either or.
Dude, Daniel Radcliffe, that's so good. That's so good. I love that.
Listen, in the new show he did was a recent. He got fucking yoked. He can look like Wolverine. I know he can.
I believe it. I believe it. And I love him. I love Daniel Radcliffe. He's so funny.
Yeah, so I think either Taron Egerton, because I think Taron Egerton would also do a great job as well, or Daniel Radcliffe. That would be my choice, in my opinion.
I would probably be leaning towards Daniel Radcliffe out of those two, if I'm being honest.
And they're short enough. They're both short enough. You know,
yeah.
They're not 5'3", but like they're short enough.
I'm so excited to see a Logan that's not Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman, but he was great. He was exactly what they needed for the Fox X-Men movies. I cannot wait to see Logan.
Yeah.
Like my Logan.
Float. The other names I saw people float was Jared Kiso.
Who's that?
You ever watch Letterkenny?
Yeah.
No, I've not.
He's like the main dude. He's the writer creator of that guy who did Letterkenny.
Okay.
Because they're like, he's Canadian. He's
it's a Canadian redneck show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could see that. It's just not speaking to me as much.
A little tall, but
to be honest, I think my dream, they're never gonna do it. My dream is that they just take Laura and they make her the Wolverine. And they're just like, hey, let you guys all like this, and it's Wolverine, and you just port it over, and then you slot her into all the Wolverine stories, but it's just Laura, and you're like, okay, we're still watching Weapon X happen, but now it's just Laura doing it.
Do you think they would just keep Daphne Keane then, or they would just like
keep Daphne Keane. Yeah,
people were excited to see her in Deadpool and Wolverine, even after they hadn't seen her in like 8 years, and Deadpool and Wolverine was already at the end of the movie when everyone was kind of hating it, and she showed up and everyone was like, wait, that's really good, I love this bit. I think if they just moved her over, that'd be cool. But I think if they don't, then I think Daniel Radcliffe would be the most fun and interesting. I know I saw people going like, it should be Keanu Reeves, and I'm like, no. Not do this. Dude, all right, and do you want to hear the rumor I heard today about casting for this movie?
Okay.
You want to hear the name I heard floated? Is that they're trying to cast for fucking Quentin Quire, baby?
No fucking way. No.
Are you serious?
I heard it. That name landed upon my ears, and I saw it on Twitter, and I saw everyone on Twitter going, the franchise is over. It's washed. This X-Men team is like 9 psychics, and one of them's Quentin. We're fucked.
Yeah.
We're done. It's over.
I'm already not for it. I
want him.
Who is both supposed to be hated as kind of a joke, but also is genuinely hated because the writers are way too good at making him unlikable. That it's like we're like, no, it is the joke to hate him, but also like we really fucking don't want to see him. And even Jed McKay in his new run is like, I actually regret making this joke. Like, he's on the team now. What the fuck do I do?
The best part about Quentin Quire is when every writer that goes on an X-Men book that has him in it always tries to fucking kill him, and I love it.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
But yeah, I don't know the validity of that, but I did see a lot of people saying it today, so I was just
okay. Well,
I was like, oh, that's gonna be
God
weird.
forbid we get Quentin Quire in the fucking X-Men movie.
Dude, I love it. I want Quentin Quire.
All right, so yeah, we gotta move on because we're time is fleeting. But yeah, all right, so that's it on the X-Men. We'll get into more X-Men later. But yeah, so we're gonna be reviewing, just giving our, not really review, but like give our brief first impressions, thoughts on episode 1 of Lanterns, because that dropped on Saturday.
I haven't watched it, so I'm gonna bounce real quick and finish my slop.
You sure? You know, we're just gonna go quickly. We don't
I'm gonna watch you guys. I'm just off camera.
Oh, okay, no problem. All right, so Seamus, Lanterns. We've talked about Lanterns for a while now. Watched trailers for it. We reacted to some of it. Aaron Pierre, Kyle Chandler, 7-episode series, True Detective kind of style show. The first episode was out, and then we've been talking about it. So,
yeah.
To say for the peoples, what were your thoughts on episode 1?
I really liked the show. I really had a good time with this show.
I think it's fucking great.
That first trailer came out, and I was not feeling it. It wasn't that I was not feeling it, but I was just concerned with what I was seeing, because I was like, this seems a little too muted for a Green Lantern show, just for me personally. I didn't have any expectations of what the final product would have been. I just was like, I just don't know about this as a first. You know what I mean? This is my first look. I don't really. And then that second trailer came out, and it was way more Green Lantern shit in it, and I was like, there we go. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And so the first episode of this, very, very Green Lantern. It's very Green Lantern. And I was very pleasantly surprised to see them do their own thing, but it's very heavily set in Green Lantern's mythos. It's not, they don't try to hide it. They don't try to, in the first episode, you get mentions of recharging with the power battery, the Green Lantern Oath, the Guardians, you know what I mean? You get all
Abin Sur, all that stuff.
Abin Sur gets a drop, you know, and they don't shy away from it, and it's very interestingly set up for the rest of the show. I love the dynamic between Hal and John right now. It definitely feels a lot like a Tom King thing. Now, whether or not this will turn into a good Tom King thing or a bad Tom King thing remains to be seen. I think it's going to end up being good. It feels like he's being a little restricted right now. So your mileage depending on whether or not you like a Tom King styled, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you got Damon Lindelof and Chris Mundy kind of balancing him out, which is good, because Damon Lindelof is amazing, and Chris Mundy also is a well-known talent in the industry in terms of television. So like, I don't think it's gonna be too much Tom King. He even said it in the podcast that like, this is Chris Mundy's like this is his project that he's putting forward, and like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it definitely does feel a lot. You can feel it. You can feel it in this episode.
There isms. There are Tom King isms in here.
Yeah, if you're a comic reader, depending on that, your mileage may vary depending on what you can handle for. I personally think it's the good kind of Tom King start. Like a Human Target, like Vision. Where you're like, ooh, I'm intrigued, and there's a lot of character stuff going on. But yeah, I like this shit a lot. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, man. For me, I mean, we've been saying this ever since this show was announced back when James was gonna announce the slate, but when they used the images from Green Lantern Earth 1 as like to set the tone of what they're trying to do, I was already intrigued when I saw the first trailer. I was intrigued by then, but wanted a little bit more. But when we got that second one, I was like, yep. When they said it was going to be inspired by True Detective, dude, I watched, literally, I think it was early this year or late last year, I watched True Detective for the first time. I watched it on my lunch break at work every episode. And I fucking loved it. I love the first season. I only watched the first season. Just to get a feel of what they were trying to do, because the first season was a big inspiration. And I was like, okay, if Green Lantern's like, if the Lantern show's like this, I'm in 100%. This first episode I thought was great. I think first off, casting Kyle Chandler as Hal and Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart, perfect. Like Aaron Pierre bleeds Jon Stewart in this freaking show. I
was gonna say the only thing me and you have like super defended about the show was both their castings, because we both were like, we saw the vision.
Yeah, we saw
where
it.
you're going with it.
Yeah, like I think like the chemistry, the dynamic between Hal and John in this is great. Hal being the very reluctant yet stubborn mentor, while John is the very, I would say, like, you know, orderly yet kind of inexperienced.
I was gonna say,
and naive.
John feels very like respectful but resented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, respects Hal, but he also resents him a little bit for how he acts. And it's like a cool balance of a dude who met his hero, and his hero is still his hero, but he's also like realizing that he's also a person. You know what I mean? And it's like him kind of getting annoyed, but also like
he's
having a lot of respect for the work Hal did.
Yeah, he's a person with flaws and, you know, personality traits that he doesn't really like. So like the fact that he gets very irritable by it. I was talking with shout out to Ro. I was talking with him last night, and I love the fact that when you learn about John's upbringing, especially relationship with his father, how he was essentially kind of groomed to be the perfect soldier, and therefore, obviously they keep the origin where it's like, oh yeah, he was chosen by the Guardians to be a Lantern, not just chosen at randomly. So I love the fact that, like, you know, he kind of has a chip on his shoulder a little bit because he feels like he's worked his entire life to become a Lantern, while he deems Hal is like less deserving because, you know, he was randomly chosen. But he gets kind of knocked down a peg at times because Hal kind of shows off why he deserved to be a Green Lantern, why he's good at being a Lantern for like the past 20-30 years, like you know, like in terms of, you know. So I think, like, you know, like John is capable of being a very well-known, very powerful, skilled Lantern, but he is going to be humbled by the fact that Hal has a ton of experience, the fact that Hal is really good at what he does, even though Hal isn't the tip-top orderly person that John is, you know. I like that line in the show where John really says it, like, Hal tells John said, oh, he respects chain of command. Hal doesn't give a fuck about chain of command. You know, I like that dynamic they have together. The groundedness, the fact that we do get some cool, like this whole episode is setting up groundwork for the rest of the season. There's a lot of exposition, a lot of groundwork to set up what the mystery is going to be. How we're going to get to there is a reveal at the end of this episode that it's going to be, the whole show's going to be how we're going to get to this specific moment. And we get the little constructs, but I feel like the more we go into the show, the crazier the constructs we're going to see. So again, this show has a budget, so like not like a small budget, but a budget where they can't do we're not going to get crazy space battles and stuff like that. But we're going to have moments where we're going to go off world and stuff like that on another planet, on other planets, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm really liking the way they're setting this up. I really do. I always told my coworker Cody, I'm locked in. I want the next episode tomorrow. Like I'm really excited for it. And yeah, so like it's hopefully from what it seems, this is gonna be a really good win for DC. I hope, because people right now are saying that, oh, DC's doomed because of Supergirl flopping, but like, even though again the universe just started, like I think that's bullshit. But like, I think this show is gonna be a really good change in terms of, you know, public opinion on what DC Studios is doing. Yeah. You know, I think
wasn't the Incredible Hulk like the second MCU movie?
Yeah,
literally. Yeah,
didn't we get like the Incredible Hulk and then Iron Man 2 and then Thor: The Dark World all within like a 3-year period that we all were like, ooh.
Yeah, people have amnesia. It's wild, but But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm locked in on this show. Like I want the next episode tomorrow. I really do. And Maddie, when you watch first episode, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts on it because I really think you'll like it.
I will. I'm excited for it. I liked the first season of True Detective. That's all I watched, but I liked it.
That's all I watched too.
Yeah, I'm not a Green Lantern girl. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm not into the whole. Yeah. It's not for me. The magic space cops thing. It's not for me. But the show looks interesting, so I'm definitely gonna check it out.
like I was telling you before we like off camera before we started, like I'm a Jon Stewart fan. I'm not a huge Green Lantern fan,
Yeah,
but
I'm the same way.
so like because I mean we grew up with Jon Stewart. That was our Lantern growing up, thanks to Dwayne McDuffie, the GOAT. But I do like some of the Green Lantern stuff, like the universe. Like, listen, I'm low-key a Larfleeze fan. I love Larfleeze, so like,
Sure.
But yeah, but the fact that this is like a true detective style, grounded with, and again, they're not shying away from, they're embracing the canon of Green Lantern. So like, people complain that it's not Green Lantern enough. Like pay attention. Like they're not shying away from it at all, and I really appreciate that. So and I trust Tom King. I understand the iffiness, but like I trust Damon Lindelof. Like I think Watchmen is one of the best comic book shows ever made. Like I genuinely think, like I love the Watchmen TV show. So like I trust him and Chris Mundy as well with the story. So I'm in. So for me, it's a double thumbs up. I'm ready to watch next like 7 episodes of this shit every week. Like I'm excited. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Any thoughts on Lanterns, Seamus, at all?
Great. I fucking loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you will definitely have a review. That is happening when the show wraps up, for sure. I'm so excited to talk about the show with y'all. But yeah, all right. So that out of the way, last topic is going to be now X-27 season 2. Now we're gonna be doing our review. And just off rip because like I want to brush through at this point. I don't want to really give overall thoughts, not spoil. We'll just go straight into spoilers. Fuck it,
Yeah.
People have time to watch stuff. But yeah, if you haven't watched X-97, please stop watching this. Go on Disney Plus or wherever you want to watch it. On other ways, and watch the show. Then come back. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be going to the spoilers. Excuse me. In 3, 2, 1. All right, spoiler territory. Clues bomb real quick to include spoiler territory. All right, we'll get the positives out the way first because for me it's a mix of I have a mix of like positives as well as like favorite moments. We'll just pull that out into one group. And I'll list mine off real quick. But yeah, X-97. Season 2, you got the posters up here. Again, a lot of shit's happening. There's a lot of characters that go through this show, are in this show. That's real quick. But I want to give you to talk about positive favorite moments. I'll list mine off real quick. But one of my favorite moments, real quick, just early on in the episode, seeing the Ensemble origin story. Seeing how he becomes Apocalypse, and I love the fact the twist was this episode. The fact that the X-Men being there was a causality of how he becomes Apocalypse in the first place. Like, cause I love the fact when they go into the ship, into the Celestial ship, there's literal like inscriptions of the X-Men coming to the past, meaning in Sabanor, and be like it's like that. Maybe like that idea, like them going back in time to like, even though it was an accident, them going back in time to prevent Apocalypse ended up becoming the result of them creating Apocalypse. I love that. I was like, that was great. And just seeing, Ensabanor in ancient Egypt, seeing Robert Tutt, aka King the Conqueror, in there. That was really fun. That was a good moment. Love that. Second one is the future stuff. So seeing Scott, Jean, Storm, Morph, Wolverine, and the pretty much the Age of Apocalypse future. Seeing young Nathan Gray show up. Which, fun fact, Michael Johnston from Obsession, who plays Bear, is the voice of Nathan in this. I thought he did a good job. And seeing, kind of like Nathan kind of like fulfilling his destiny while reconnecting with his parents, I thought was really dope. Wolverine with the bone claws, that was cool. Seeing Storm.
Man, shut up. No, it's not.
It was cool. It was kind of cool.
No, it's never cool. It was
a little gross. A little gross.
It was a fun little reference at best. It was not cool. It could be far. That's your favorite moment. That's your favorite moment. You love when Logan broke his claws on that guy's back or whatever. Fuck off.
That's what I was saying. That was gross. But like, it could have been worse. They could have done full no-nose fair Wolverine, which I hate. So
they kind of did though. I don't think they showed his face, but he had the hair. He had the mask. I think he might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, but seeing Aurora like summon a solar flare, that was fucking nuts. That was a dope moment. Also, just to be clear, because I'm on like my X-Men comics brain, Mother Ascani, isn't she just another version of Rachel Summers?
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't mention it, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking scene where Scott and Dean are hugging their son, and Rachel is standing there, just
Yeah.
watching them.
Where Rachel's like, "What about me, guys? I thought what did you say? Fuck me for?"
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm
I
surprised.
so their relationship.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't acknowledge that at all. But
No,
Yeah,
like, maybe they will in the future. I don't know.
maybe we'll in the future. But yeah, I thought the future stuff, the Age of Apocalypse stuff, the Age of Apocalypse timeline, was really dope. I really liked it a lot. Next favorite moment I got, the two teams, separate teams. So X-Force, X-Factor. I love episode 3 when they do the fucking X-Force intro and all that.
Episode 2, I think.
Was it 2?
I think it's 2.
I
Yeah,
loved it.
it's
I was
so
like,
cool.
I was like, oh my god, they're doing it. They're doing the bit. I love it. Like that was really fun. Yeah, seeing these two teams side by side, because I'm like, fucking X Factor, man, that's crazy. I was like, this is we're actually like they're going for it. They're going for
Jamie
it.
Maddox for this show. Fucking Jamie's here.
Jamie
Hazard's
Maddox-
here. Like a fucking dork. I didn't recognize him until he
Yeah.
did the. Boo. I did not know who that fucking was.
Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know that was multiple men? Really?
I did not recognize him without his stupid helmet. I didn't know he was Alex.
Havoc. Oh yeah.
Oh, Havoc. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
Havoc.
thought you were talking about multiple men. Yeah. Havoc. I was pissed. We were going to just about. I was pissed that Alex and Scott didn't interact at all in the whole season.
Seriously.
I was like, well, I wanted a moment where they were going to interact with each other because they're brothers, for God's sake. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but Alex just wasn't in it that much.
Yes, yeah, it's true. I liked his dynamic with Jubilee a lot, though. I thought that his older brother thing with Jubilee, that was really fun. But yeah, no, I thought X-Force was dope. That fact that they were like the violent, like terror cell team that everyone was like going after was really cool. Especially like the moments where they were going to be like, oh, like, you know, Cable wants to fucking kill people, and Psylocke and Angel are for it, but then Jubilee's like, no, we shouldn't kill people. It's wrong. I thought that was kind of fun. X Factor, that was really cool. I thought fucking strong guy, bro.
Strong guy in this fucking show. Like what?
I loved him in this, especially like in the finale when it's him. Because you know me, I'm a huge Bishop fan as well. So he was seeing him and Bishop fighting each other, be like, yo, like, you know, this fight's gonna last forever because we do the same thing. And I was like, yeah.
Oh man, as a Bishop fan, you were eating good this season.
Oh, I
Bishop
loved
was
it.
a standout.
I love Bishop in this season. But yeah, these two teams getting their time to shine and getting their due. I loved it. I thought it was really fun. Next moment, Wolverine getting his adamantium back. I love that episode. I thought it was a really fun episode where they go try to hunt down the Cornelius and shit. But I just like the fact that like it was like we got like the Weapon X characters and like the Weapon X characters and Morph just there as like moral support.
Yeah.
That was really fun. But yeah, him getting the adamantium back and them doing the fucking Brood. I was like, the fuck, like
yeah.
Again, they're doing the shit. They're doing 90s X-Men shit. I love it.
I have some gripes with that episode, but overall, it was so much fun. Yeah.
It was fun, man. I was fun. I really loved it. I was like, this is good stuff. Yeah. So the Wolverine episode, awesome. But my favorite part of the whole show. Well, and you know where I'm going with this. People that know the lore with me. My boy Gambit coming back as Death.
I don't.
It.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, dude. That was fucking dumb as shit. We'll talk about it.
The nature of the stuff that they did with him was dumb. But to see him look like Death and the powers and all that, I thought it was fun as fuck.
Sure,
it looked cool for about 2 seconds before I got hit in the fucking balls.
I thought just like for posterity's sake, I was like seeing him as Death, see how Apocalypse expanded his powers, like where he had absolute control of what he can detonate, like controlling all the cards and stop him at will. Like I love that him mind controlling people. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I thought the way they expanded his abilities with him becoming a horseman, I thought was really awesome. I thought he made a scythe with his energy. I was like, this is cool. I was like, I like this shit. It's fun. Well, obviously we'll talk about this, like what they did with him and all that stuff. But yeah, just for posterity's sake, I was like, Gambit is Death. I was happy. It looked cool. I was happy.
It looked cool. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. But yeah, any that's all I got for the moments. But any moments you want to talk about? Anything that you really liked? In the show?
I have a lot of opinions.
Okay.
I love the Exodus episode. Exodus. First of all, the episode kind of had fuck all to do with like the overarching season, and I kind of do think ultimately they could have and should have scrapped it. But I fucking love it. Nightcrawler and Colossus are my two favorite X-Men after Storm.
That was my favorite part of it. Was that?
Yeah.
That was those two characters. I didn't really care much for the whole Exodus thing other than that.
Exodus himself, I'm just calling it that because he was the villain, if you want to call it that. But or I guess Raiden Creed was. It doesn't matter. I like the dynamic, the whole plot between Nightcrawler and Creed. I liked their trial. I liked that story in general, and the real crux of it to me at least was Kurt and Pete's relationship, which I feel like I've never seen adapted kind of at all. And I think their friendship is so underrated. I put a little bit too much emphasis on it because I grew up reading reprints of Chris Claremont. Like I didn't grow up with X-Men 92. I grew up with X-Men 76. So
Valid.
For me, Pete and Kurt their friendship is seriously underrated. And I love seeing that highlighted. I liked that episode a lot, even though it was kind of pointless.
Okay. Anything else?
Also, the Polaris episode, another character who I feel like does not get enough fucking recognition ever. Lorna Dane, she got an entire episode, and like the way they adapted the Danger story was whatever.
Yeah.
I've got some niche to pick, but it's not that big a deal.
Ultimately. I'm saying I love how low key they kind of implied that like her and Bishop are kind of a thing, and I was like, I love this.
Yeah. I'm so into that. I like Bishop a lot. Bishop to me, and this is maybe rude. This is maybe rude and mean to say, and a little bit reductive. But to me, Bishop is just Black Cable. Like, and I don't really give a fuck about Cable, so I don't really give a fuck about Black Cable. But he was great in this. He was great in this show.
Yeah.
I think he's a real standout. And Nightcrawler, I think, is also fantastic this season. But I'm always gonna fucking love Kurt.
Of course. Seamus, anything you want to say? Any positive favorite moments from the season?
I think that's honestly everything I would have said. Honestly, like
Okay.
I think I have issues, but I think a lot of the stuff that they do right, and I'm very glad that a lot of that stuff, like you said, like Nightcrawler and Boss's relationship being there. I'm like, yes. Finally, they acknowledged that. They remembered. Oh yeah, these guys actually are important to each other. But everything you guys hit honestly is all what I also really enjoyed about the show this season.
Oh, you know what? I guess one more thing is that I love how the season and I think they did in the first season as well, but maybe to a lesser extent. It likes to pull a lot of elements from different X-Men stories and mix them together in a way that's... Because you mentioned it's the Age of Apocalypse future, but it also pulls a lot from Days of Future Past.
Yep.
It pulls a lot from that other fucking... Days of Future Present? I don't know.
I forget.
But regardless, I love how... and most of the time, I think it manages these elements in a way that's really, I don't know. It feels fresh despite being literally rehashed of stories I've read a million times. So overall, I really enjoyed the season.
They put from a lot, like what you said, like Days of Future Past, Age of Apocalypse. There's a little bit of Morrison's new X-Men a little bit, especially, but
a lot, especially the last half of the season.
Yeah, like X-Corp, doing X-Corp. I was like, okay, they just took a lot of stuff from different runs to try to incorporate into the story, which some of it doesn't work, some of it does, but.
Speaking of X-Corp, dude, there is a lot I need to bitch about. Because speaking of X-Corp,
you want to just go into dislikes? We'll just go into dislikes straight up, if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
The fucking Apocalypse story, dude, is a goddamn mess. I don't halfway through the season, the Apocalypse story stops. They show the X-Corp building and go, X-Corp! Like, that means anything. If you haven't read New X-Men, that means nothing. So that's the end of the Apocalypse story. Now, I guess Cable is hunting him off-screen in the present day. And then, at the end of the Exodus story, right? And maybe I'm missing something. Please tell me if I'm missing something. But the way I remember this going, at the end of the Exodus episode, Apocalypse is dead. Because he revived Gambit for some fucking reason.
It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense.
And then Gambit killed him without part of the plan. Because he's trying to possess Gambit's body because... why Gambit? Why Gambit? Hey, we spend this whole season over and over and over again. Survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. He's dead! He's not fucking fit, is he?
Yeah.
What?
I
not survive. Like,
I liked the Apocalypse stuff until that. Like when this fool killed Magneto, I was like, oh fuck! Like, I was like, it can't go any higher than here.
Cool.
Then that happened. I was like, wait, so like he revived Gambit, but yet Gambit like killed him, but like he didn't die. Like he was in his body. Like what do you mean? Like it really took away.
It's all off.
They didn't need to kill him to have him possess Gambit. That wasn't necessary.
It's so fucking. They could. I don't know. There are a million ways they could have brought Gambit back, and a million ways they could have ended the Apocalypse story. And the way they chose it is dumb as fuck.
Yeah. No, I was
why
fine.
Did he revive Gambit?
Huh?
Like is there a reason why he chose to revive Gambit in the first place?
Man,
did they establish that?
He did it in the comics, though. Gambit did a Horseman before, like in the comics.
Did he revive him from death?
I believe so.
Apocalypse brought Gambit back from the dead.
That's why he's dead, because he brought him back from the dead. I'm pretty sure, right, Seamus? Or could be wrong.
I'm not an Apocalypse or Gambit expert. That could be, but even if that's the case, it's still dumb as fuck.
Well, whatever. I remember him being deaf in the comics at one point. Like that is the thing. But like I don't remember how he was deaf.
That's fine. I don't care. The way they did it in X-Men 97 was nothing, and it was unless I'm missing something. Please tell me if I missed something. But that's how the story went, right?
That's pretty much how it went. And how you I'm saying it is how it went, and it was confusing as fuck, and I didn't like it. But
he revived Gambit for wait, was his body? Did they establish that his body was destroyed in the present time? I don't understand why he needed a new body to begin with. Or what? Or was that not part of the plan?
Yeah,
he was reviving Gambit.
To revive Gambit to make him his herald. I just didn't like the fact that like he had to die to possess his body. Why? Like you already were in the fucking. You're already full on Apocalypse. There was no need for you to go into his body and possess him. It didn't make any sense. I was like it just like why do that? Like I thought he was gonna like Apocalypse was gonna be Apocalypse in the present day. Have Gambit and like all the other and whatever 3 random fucking mutants as his horsemen, and they were gonna fight the X-Men together. But like no, it was just like a possession story arc for no reason. I was like, why?
I feel like I'm missing something. I really feel like I'm missing something. I guess he brought Gambit back, and then he didn't expect the Gambit would kill him, and then Gambit killed him. But even though he didn't expect to die, he was prepared to go into his body.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's almost like another set of writers came in halfway through and said, "Fuck what he was doing."
Yeah,
I mean,
it's almost exactly like that.
I mean, that's probably exactly what happened with like Bo DeMeo, all that.
Yeah. It's almost like the What If writers came in and said, "Fuck whatever that guy had going on."
Yeah.
Like, God! Hold up! Stop! The What If writers?
Yeah, you didn't know this? Yeah.
No.
The main writer for What If took Bo DeMeo's place after he got fired.
Oh my God!
Which makes a lot of sense.
No.
Yeah, let it out. Yeah, let the hate flow through you.
Rebecca,
my God, the show's never gonna be good again.
Real quick, Rebecca said we needed Gambit back so we could smooch Rogue. How we got there didn't matter. Yeah, I mean, like I love that Gambit came back, but I just didn't understand why Apocalypse needed to die because that's body. I thought that made no sense to me, and I was like, why do we need this? Like, it doesn't.
The whole season about time travel. They could have done anything else.
Yeah, like literally, I thought like he would revive Gambit. Apocalypse would just be in Apocalypse's form, and they would attack the X-Men with like 3 other mutants as like Apocalypse and the 4 Horsemen. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but like no, they want to do a fucking possession arc, and it didn't make any sense because like what makes Gambit so fucking special? Where like you want to make him into like Apocalypse Chud Gambit? Like why? Like
wouldn't you revive fucking Magneto and possess him? What are we doing?
Yeah, it made no sense. I was like, this makes no fucking sense. I was like, again, like just have Gambit just be Death for a bit and have it be that. Don't like this possession plot made no fucking sense. I was very upset about it.
Of course, it's the What If writers, dude. I fucking hate that show. That show's such trash. That show is such trash.
So, so thanks for saying that, Seamus, because
that makes so much sense. Yeah,
that. I was like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
That makes so much sense.
Halfway through, but yeah, and also like I'll say this real quick, just I'll talk about one of the dislikes with like not only that, but like the finale just in general. Like it's a negative for me. Like did the finale felt like a little too quick? Like
I swear to God, they needed one more episode.
It felt like they needed one more episode, right?
If they couldn't get 10, they should have scrapped the Exodus one. Like they didn't set up the finale really at all.
Because they didn't set up the finale at all. It only lasted, like, you're gonna hype out Apocalypse the entire season, only him before it in one episode. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, dude,
it feels like Apocalypse all season only for him to be killed off screen. I get the Gambit is Apocalypse and Apocalypse is possessing Gambit and Apocalypse is the villain, but he's not, motherfucker. Gambit's the villain of the last two because he's Gambit the whole time. He's being Gambit, and then also. It's whatever. It's fucking stupid. It is a lame attempt at Dark Phoenix for Gambit, and it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
I honestly assumed going in that this was Bo DeMayo's cute little OC that he wanted to do, but it actually makes way more sense that it's the What If writers.
Well, he got like halfway. I don't know if he completed the whole script for this season or
no. I think he did. I think he wrote the whole season.
It's literally the last episode is the one that's like fully written by the What If guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
It does. Because that's also when Rogue gets her celestial powers, which is fine. It's fine.
There's that, and also like what really pissed me off, like they didn't need to kill Kurt. Like, why did they do that? I felt
because he's the only character in the show. Because he's the only character they established before the finale. They just spent the whole Exodus episode and the one before it also, I think, where Nightcrawler was a major character, and so they didn't fucking do shit with Rogue all season. Gambit's been dead all season, and then the crux of the episode is about them. We have to have a character who they actually established, and so Kurt got so Kurt had to be the sacrifice.
Yep.
Kurt had to be a sacrifice to make the finale work at all, and it still doesn't.
Yeah, it's.
I was gonna say, it really is just the last episode, because everything else I'm like, you know what, might have its issues, but at least it's like leading somewhere. Yeah. And then the last episode's like, what if we gave you like the worst version of a Dragon Ball arc? Like, what if we had two fusions going on, random deaths happening?
But to be clear, I
Goku Black all over again.
Like, besides like the possession shit,
dude, literally. Sorry, Mikey.
No, you're good. But I mean, for the possession shit, like until like when I said that, like when I paused when I said like Gambit is death, I like Gambit is death until they revealed Apocalypse is in his body for some reason. Like that I like Gambit as death up until that moment. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
So you think he's a cool tattoo? Like he looks cool. I agree. Gambit as death looks fucking
cool.
Sick.
He does cool shit. But I didn't like the fact that I hated the possession plot. Like, this doesn't make any sense, and we don't need it. Like, just have Apocalypse show up as Apocalypse as a villain, have Gambit as a horseman, and 3 other mutants as horsemen or whatever. Have a final fight for 2 parts, and that's it. Like, that's what I wanted. But like,
and I think even if they did want to do Apocalypse possessing Gambit, they can do that. It's just that this is not how you do that. This isn't a story. This is nothing.
Yeah.
And now Gambit's back for Rogue, I guess. So good for them. But
I'm not gonna complain about. I'm happy he's back because I'm a Gambit fan, of course. I don't want to be fucking dead forever. But yeah, I don't know. It just I just didn't like the way they did this. I did not the way in the finale at least. I did not the way they did this.
No, the finale. Honestly, the more I've been thinking about it since I watched it like last night. The more I've been thinking about it, the more it just almost ruins the whole season for me. It feels thoughtless. It feels so thoughtless in the same way that What If does. So, you know.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like season 3 is gonna be coming out in the works, and that's all the What If writers now. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I don't think I give a fuck. That's so sad.
yeah.
So sad.
And any more negatives you want to just throw out there? I feel like a lot of it was in the finale. I feel like there's issues and there's like nitpicks and issues throughout the course of the season, but like a lot of the bad shit, I feel like the egregious stuff is in the finale.
I agree. Like for example, me personally, I don't really like Morph, but they filled a role and they were fine. Like that's just
Morph is gonna be comedic relief and to be a cameo fest. That's
no,
cool.
I get it. Like that's fine. He's just not for me.
Roger from American Dad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's so perfect. He really is. He really is. And he's there so he can go. Oh, there's Captain America. I know him. Oh, there's Dr. Octopus. I know him, and that's fun. And then they can go.
Logan, let me kiss him, please.
Yes, literally yes. And sure.
You didn't like it when Morph turned to Spider-Man that brief moment?
No, I do. I did like it. It's just like
first finale.
Sorry.
I said I liked it more when I saw Mary Jane at the end of the first finale than seeing Spider-Man bastardized in the season by the What If writers.
Yeah,
that was dope. Actually, I remember like that and that finale. Like we saw like Peter Parker, MJ, Daredevil, Cloak and Dagger. It was like what the fuck? Like so many fucking characters out of nowhere. That was fun. I didn't like to see him as Mr. Fantastic in the background doing double dutch. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. He's just not for me. He just, and part of it again is what it comes down to is that I didn't grow up with X-Men 92. I grew up reading Chris Claremont and Morph ain't in it.
Yeah.
That's like that is admittedly part of it.
I think Morph was in the Jim Lee Claremont run either.
No, he's an original character from 92.
From the show, yeah. So
yeah.
I mean,
he's not for me. But whatever.
Yeah. I think besides my only name was outside the finale was like the Exodus episode. I was like, they could have scrapped that, but like I did like the Kurt and Colossus stuff with it though. And also I don't care about Great and Creed. Like why the fuck do I give a shit about that character?
I thought that I liked his story. Great and Creed as a character, fucking whatever. But I like that story.
Yeah, I mean, he served a purpose for the story, but like as a character, I was like, I forgot he existed. Honestly, I was like,
completely. No, so did I. Completely. Yeah. When Sabretooth name dropped him earlier in the season, I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? I forgot he had a kid. Oh,
but I do kind of funny that like you like literally you're the daughter, you're the son of Mystique and Sabretooth, and still you get no fucking powers. You're just a fucking normie. Like, damn. I think that's kind of funny.
Normie, and everyone hates him, and everyone's like, this guy's fucking annoying.
Yeah, so there's that. I mean, like, I don't really have anything else to say other than just the finale just was not good.
I do have at least I'm sorry. I think I'm full of these. I got at least one more, which is you mentioned the Logan getting the adamantium back.
Yeah.
Which happens in like 5 seconds.
I know, it's super quick.
He hops in that tube. He goes through this incredibly painful every single. There's a whole story, the whole fucking Weapon X about how horrible it is that they did this to him. Anyway, that happened off screen over there in 5 seconds, and now he's back. And it's whatever. It serves so we can have the cool moment and it doesn't actually matter. But I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm like, you didn't go through the whole adamantium process in that time frame. You didn't. It's not. But whatever. That's again. Okay. Nits.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything else. But It's well, a lot of the is in the finale.
It's really the finale. It's really the finale that I have a problem with. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I enjoy it. And real quick, I don't know if y'all even care. I mean, like when I saw this happen, I was like you're gonna set her up as like the big thing for the next season, but like Mystique in the post-credit scene, her killing Dr. whoever the fuck, I forget her name, but Dr. Val lady. Oh, Val Cooper. Yeah. Her killing Val Cooper, taking her place. Are y'all excited for this?
I so was until the fucking What If writers.
I know, yeah. I think Mystique trying to do Mystique things in season 3, it could be interesting, but like, will they execute it well? Probably not, because it's the What If writers.
And they
But,
killed Kurt. Yeah, no,
they
you know
killed
what? I'm
Kurt.
not excited. Kurt's dead. Who gives a fuck? Unless they go to hell and bring him back, which they super could. You know.
Where do you think we're going to see Azazel next season?
Oh, that is not what I'm saying. Hold on, that is not what I said.
I was gonna say you see Mystique and Rogue go to hell to save Nightcrawler.
And they turn around and it's just fucking Azazel being like, "Hi."
But you know, this show loves to pull iconic moments. That scene where Logan finds him in the snow in Amazing X-Men when they go to hell and have either of you read Amazing X-Men? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That would be a really cool moment to see if they wanted to. But then they'd also fucking establish his relationship with Logan, and they didn't do that. So then in season 1, not really, right?
Yeah.
So
No.
I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, I'm just happy that I got, at least Gambit is alive again, so I can be happy for that. 'Cause that's my boy. Also, just like the fact that Strong Guy and Bishop did fight each other and all that they can't do shit to each other because they do the exact same thing, and I fucking loved it.
Also, Storm did one thing in one episode and was delegated to the background person of the season.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, she had that moment with Forge in the finale where she kind of wrecked some Sentinels, but
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but again, it's a problem I have with her all the time. She never gets the focus I want.
I feel like she had more to do in season 1 than in this one, unfortunately.
I mean, she did, but I don't want to talk about life death again.
I know you hated that. Yeah, man.
I did not like the way they adapted life death.
Yeah. But yeah. So, what are y'all's what are your final thoughts and your final verdict on X-Men 1972? What do you give it out of 10?
I think it was a lot of fun to watch. I liked it a lot more than the first season. Up until the finale, which was still admittedly, there's still a lot of fun moments in the finale. There's still stuff there to enjoy. But overall, it's I don't know. I feel so conflicted on it. It's somehow the best X-Men adaptation and also infuriating. I don't know. I don't know how it's both, but it is somehow both.
So what would you give it?
Oh, we're rating it 7.
Yeah, 7. Okay. Seamus, what about you?
Yeah, out of 10.
I was
probably
gonna say 6.5, probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, but the ending kind of made the whole thing move, and I was like, okay, I'm like, it just felt like the wind got knocked out of me. I was just like, I just don't. Another thing that I liked, I don't care about anymore. That's great.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same ballpark. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 just because I really liked a lot of the season and a lot of the season for the most part until the finale. I thought they fumbled Apocalypse towards the end. I thought they did the whole possession plot with Gambit. I really didn't like. Them killing Kurt, I didn't like. I was like, it's even though there's cool moments in the finale again, like Strong Guy and Bishop. Thought that was funny as fuck. Cable murking his own parents for a second. Thought that was really funny. I just really think that the show for the most part was enjoyable until the finale where a lot of the issues arise. But I did really have a really good time, especially going through again a lot of really well done X-Men stuff is done in here, getting X-Force, getting X Factor. But again, they did miss a lot of moments I wish they did. Again, like Rachel Summers, not being acknowledged as Rachel Summers, or Scott and Alex not interacting with each other at all. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, there are moments like that which are it was missed opportunities, I'd say. But I give it 7.5. But but knowing that Bo DeMeo, his run on X-Men 7 is over, and it's mostly what if writers now. I'm very cautious with.
Well, dude, I cannot believe that I feel worse about this show. I'm gonna be. I don't think it's exactly a hot take. I don't love Bo DeMeo.
That's fair.
Clearly Disney doesn't either. And I didn't especially love his writing in the first season. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was all that. I thought it was fine. And so I was excited to see somebody else come onto the show and take. Cause I think he did. I think he did lay a really strong groundwork. I can't deny that.
Yeah.
But there's just some things about his writing that I don't necessarily doesn't vibe with me or whatever. But and so I was really excited to see somebody else take this and go somewhere with it. I was really looking forward to the third season where they could have a consistent writing team, a consistent vision for the season and where they want to go, where they won't drop the whatever. But if it's the fucking what if writers like
and it's wild because
the
like
multiversal guardians.
Yeah, and it's wild because like I've been seeing recent news of like not the Marvel allegedly is canceling a lot of stuff to make room just to like in terms of like TV shows stuff like that, like Wonder Man being canceled unfortunately, and all that stuff. And like the rumor is they're trying to move more towards only going to be the only TV stuff we're going to be getting when it comes to Disney Plus is just the Daredevil Defenders stuff, which I'm fine with, of course, and then just animated stuff. So like. This is gonna be pushed for a while, like it's so it's like it's.
I cannot believe whoever is making these decisions really thinks that these what if writers are the people they want helming the animated part of their universe. I just
it's a fumble. Like it's
so
really a
crazy
fumble.
to me.
Because I didn't even watch season 3 or what if. I know I watched like 1 or 2 episodes because of the anthologies. I just watched them at random times, but like, I had no interest in watching the rest of the entire season. Because I was like, this is just boring. Like it's kind of sucks,
I watched a little bit of season 2, but not very much of it. I didn't think it was any better than the first season, and the first season made me angry. The first season made me so angry.
I remember. But yeah. So yeah, I digress. But overall, this show I would give it like 7.5. So I think we'll say like solid 7 in terms of an average. I would say 7 out of 10.
I would have said 8 before the finale, and then the finale happened.
Oh yeah, me too. I would have given it an 8. Like if the finale wasn't like it didn't like shit the bed, but yeah. So that is all. So I would say I wouldn't even give it a thumbs up. It's more like a tilted thumbs up, I guess. I don't know.
I think I don't know, man. Part of me is like, if you're an X-Men fan, you'll enjoy it, but then you'll get to the finale and it'll suck ass. And if you're not an X-Men fan, you'll maybe enjoy it, and then you'll get to the finale and it'll suck ass. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is for. I kind of know who this show is for.
True, but that's pretty much it. So anything else you want to say before we close it out?
No,
I'm disappointed.
Great, fair enough. I'm disappointed. Fair enough. All right, people. So that's pretty much it. So thanks to everyone who are watching this or will watch. We appreciate it. Please, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when we drop new content. Also leave a comment down below what you think of episode 97 if you've seen it, what your thoughts on it, what you like, dislike. We'd love to hear it in the comment section down below. Also real quick, just to plug some stuff, of course, please, I just dropped 2 shorts, pretty much little 2 shorts, clips from our Spider-Man Brand New Day review, talking about, I believe it was the mental health aspects of the Spider-Man movie that was really interesting, and the Punisher, the hand, on how I don't like how the hand's in the movie. There's that. Please check out our previous after dark we did, our Spider-Man Brand New Day review. That's out. Our San Diego Comic-Con coverage. That's out. And also some of the reactions. The Clayface reaction that we did, me and Rebecca and I. Please check out. Why the Last Man is coming. I swear it is coming. I keep saying it, but it's coming. Why the Last Man, Deadly Class, Transformers. The highlights, the reactions, all that stuff. We put a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears in what we do, and really appreciate the support. Maddie, thank you again for coming back. Appreciate you as always. It was great. Always, having you as well. Seamus, bro, thanks again as always. You know, we love, and all on the peoples, we love y'all, appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all next time. All right, get home safe. Peace. Bye bye.